Da-na, don't, don't, don't. I said I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. How everybody doing this morning? I hope you can hear me loud and clear from the audio. It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and guess what? It's our bottom line time. I hope you guys can see me over there on the screen. Let me check and see. I can't see myself on the monitor. Only way I can tell is by checking in with you guys. How everybody doing this morning? It's Sunday, not just Sunday. It's Purple Sunday, y'all. It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and like I always told you, y'all could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me. I appreciate you. Can you hear me? I am the human beatbox. Let me know if you guys can hear me out there. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys are all good. Let me know, because we got to get these prayers in the air, and I want to make sure, that's right, you guys, I want to make sure that we can get these prayers in. Y'all ready? Because I'm trying to say some of these names. Thank you so much, Miss Swanza. I appreciate you. It's time to get these prayers in the air. What we going to pray for this morning? We're going to pray for happiness. We're going to pray for fairness. Let's pray for patience. I also want to pray for understanding and commitment. Let's pray for good health as well. And always, always, let's pray for love. Let's pray for it this morning. You guys, let's do what we got to do. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We're going to pray for winter rising. Thank you, Miss Swanza, for checking in with that sound check. Mark Dorfman, Liberty and Justice. We got Audrey in the building. Also, Daniel Winter. I see Miss Swanza again. Jelena. Who else is up in the building? Liberty. I said your name already. What about let's get some other names of some people that's not here right now. Okay, let's see how long we can do that. Let's go for Terry. Let's go for Teddy. Also want to pray for Casey Ramos. Can't forget about Sam Champion Jr., Jordan. Also can't forget about 55 Coffee House Lisa Roy. Can't forget about you as well. Who else we gotta pray for? Queen Shah. We got Winter Rising in the building, Audrey. And you know we gotta pray for me too. And let's pray for a good show today, because I got a real good lineup set up for you guys today this morning. Want to pray for Mark Dorfman. Can't forget about Winter Rising. Angels Among Us. Also gotta pray for who else is that? Sam Champion. Also say Jeffrey Spilker. Jeffrey Spilker, gotta pray for you as well. Thank you so much, you guys. Miss Keisha as well. And yes, we're gonna do it like that. Good morning, you guys. Amen. Let's do what we gotta do. Because guess what I'm ready to do? Because I know he ready to. You ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. Y'all ready to do this? It's Purple Sunday, y'all. Come on now. I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Whoa. And we wind it up. Wind it up. Wind it up. I said it's 6 o'clock, clock somewhere. Purple Sunday, y'all. Come on, let's start the show. I'm ready to go. Come on. It's time to start the show. You ready? Do, 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 do. One more time. Okay. Ole. That's right, you guys. Y'all know what we got to do right now, right? We got to open up those pores. We got to open up those pores. We got to open up those. If. It's Sunday the 31st. That's right, y'all. 2026. I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this is our bottom line. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Always gets me lit. Told you guys, it really do get me lit. I be trying to get past that part without laughing or smiling, especially when I point to the chat part, because I just think about y'all, and for some reason that just makes me laugh, makes me smile, makes me feel real good every single day that I could come back here and be with you guys. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. This is our bottom line, and without any further ado, I'm not even gonna waste no time, because you know what I really want to say, right? I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. All I need you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I also like to know what time it is. I also really, really like to know where you're from. Those flags, when they wave in the air, it lets me know, maybe we haven't gone there. When those flags wave in the air, makes me wonder, maybe we should go there. Oh, that just happens to rhyme. Yeah, it just happens to rhyme. Like I said, you guys always have a fantastic time when I come here. Any other thing could be going on, but as soon as it's time to hit that button, you can't tell me nothing. Woo, your boy's on the roll this morning. How you guys feeling out there this morning? I already gave you guys your shout outs. Whoever I missed, don't worry, stick around because you're always in my prayers and you're always here. Shouting out South Jersey, Delaware, Philly, Tri-State, VG5P. How you doing? Thank you guys so much. What else we got over here? Oh, look at Black Cat Seminary. You want to be the first one to go. Straight up out the show. It's time to get them going, yo. Boom! Out of here. Think I can't do it by myself? Go watch the Thundercats when Lion-O had to do everything against everybody. I am he. Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight. Let's find trolls. Let's keep on going, y'all. Y'all ready to do this? Because I'm ready to go. I already told you already. Trending topics, current events, and much, much more. And do me a favor. Let's try to stay on topic, you guys. And let's not worry about the trolls. Because like Rakim says, we got soul and we'll get rid of them no matter what. We're going to see the weed sticking out the wrong direction. And we'll be there to Sir Lancelot them, trying to come up in here with some crazy numbers like that, like we not seriously into what we talk about. By the way, all I want to say is I'm hoping that you guys had a fantastic weekend. I'm hoping that you're gonna have a fantastic 4th, because you know that's coming up, right? I hope you guys are gonna be out there with your family. I want you guys to be safe when you guys do that. And yes, we're gonna have a spotlight one of these days, but I really got a lot of other work going on. So you know what I'm gonna do right now? Not even gonna play around. It's time to get into it, you guys. Y'all know what it is? Let's get into these titles for Purple Sunday. Happy Purple Sunday, you guys. Let's go. What we got here? Trump battles Iran, $1.8 billion payout, and the Kennedy Center name change. That's right. There's a couple of things in that title right there that's going on. First, it's Iran. That's right. Yeah. $1.8 billion pushback that a judge, boom, said, hold on paying that out. And then the last thing is take that name off the Kennedy Center. What do you guys think about that? Let's keep on moving forward. What else we got here? Who is the man that threatened Erica Kirk's? Yeah, threatened her life, you guys. We got that coming up. Got his name, information, and as much as we can bring up. Let's keep on moving forward. Last but not least, what do we have here? What did we learn from Pam Bondi's deposition in front of Congress? As you know, she had another deposition in front of Congress. She was asked specific questions. Seems to me like she's trying to give the info, well, pass the buck is what they actually do say, and put it now all on Todd Blanche, if I'm correct. Let's keep on moving forward. It's our bottom line. It's Purple Sunday. Pre-warning, fantastic show set up right now. Hope you guys are going to be able to stay here for the whole thing because it's going to be a good one. And I'm hoping that you guys, are ready? You get your water and your tea and your 55 coffee house from Lisa Royal. Let's do what we got to do over here. Double tap that screen and let's get it going, you guys. Really hoping you guys have a fantastic morning. But yes, you know how we started off. We got to get over to whatever's really trending and whatever's most serious before all of the other news. So sometimes we got to break in with stories like violence that's erupting in Paris. That was during the PGS's Championship League title celebrations. Yeah, it happens all everywhere, and we go everywhere to get it. It's your boy Boogotti NYC, our bottom line. Make sure that we got this audio correct, and let's go. Now, you see police trying to engage with people. You see they're trying to take people down. They're trying to arrest people. This is the part I told you about before when Roman candles and fireworks turn to weapons. These are not just Roman candles when it comes down to pointing it at a police officer. Check this out. Yes, Paris. Exactly. Yep. Like I said, you guys, that was Paris. That was yesterday. Let's keep on moving. Double tap that screen, get those likes up, and I want to hope that nobody got hurt and all of that craziness. That was crazy, wasn't it? Okay, who we got over here? Oh, no, let me get him all the way up out of here. Let's get him all the way up out of here. Boom! Go ahead and get rid of him all the way, Liberty. Booyah! Let's do that all the way. JC, now let's keep on moving. What else we got over here? Because now we're going to move on over to Texas, but we're going to go over to San Antonio, and we're going to get this breaking man, this Jacob Winsky. He's been arrested and accused of threatening to, like I said, Erica Kirk. Don't even like saying the other words, you guys. As long as you're going to get it from them, you don't need to hear it from me. Let's get on over here and see what this breaking report's talking about.
Breaking moments ago, a man reportedly accused of threatening to kill Erica Kirk. He is under arrest in Texas, according to local media. Police reportedly saying he posted about a bombing at a Turning Point USA event where Kirk is scheduled to speak next week.
That's right, Liberty.
TV USA says the event will go on. Senior correspondent Alicia Acuna live in Denver. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Martha. And this threat not only targeted Erica Kirk, but Turning Point USA events across the board. News stations in Texas report Jacob Winsky of San Antonio was arrested earlier today and now faces 2 felony counts for making terrorist threats against Erica Kirk.
Shout out to Fun Stuff 86. God bless. I like that year. That was a good year right there, 86. 85 was better, but 86 was dope too.
And TPUSA's upcoming women's leadership event in that city.
Now, my question is, before we get up off this screen with this dude halfway looking like he about to say what's that song right there? He looks like that singer that one of these singers out here. But I also want to know what's going on with your lip, bro. Because your lip got something on it, like you done touched something that you shouldn't have got a hold to. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep on moving forward.
According to local reports, San Antonio police were alerted to Winsky after he allegedly commented on social media, quote, "I know exactly where to bomb." Investigators, according to reporting, say he also wrote in an email, quote, "Death to Erica Kirk and every single speaker there. America will live on without those scum of this earth. Every Christian nationalist shall perish in the bombing that will take place at every single Turning Point rally and event." TPUSA responded to the arrest on X, saying the organization takes all threats seriously and is working with law enforcement, adding, quote, "We are grateful to this."
You're exactly right, Audrey. Something about the way that flame went over like the side of the head, the way it had that thing going in, the boy band do.
San Antonio Police Department and the FBI for the rapid response and arrest of the individual making these threats. We refuse to let threats silence us. We look forward to a successful and inspiring gathering. Erica Kirk, her family, and the organization she now runs have been under near constant hostility by critics ever since Charlie was assassinated in September.
Good morning, Brian.
Charlie Kirk's accused killer, Tyler Robinson, is scheduled for his preliminary hearing in early July. Erica Kirk has been pushing for maximum transparency with the public in that case. As for the San Antonio suspect, his next court appearance is set for August. Martha?
Yeah, man. You know, we prayed for you this morning, brother. You wasn't here, but we had to make sure that you were straight. You know what I'm saying? We like to do stuff like that. I'm starting to remember a whole lot of names. Soon I'm gonna be able to like say 30 names in the prayers in the morning, but just keep on sticking in. That's right, Brian. How you doing, brother? Who else is coming in late but still here? I see Turbo up in the building. Oh, Turbo be having Turbo about to turn up. I got a feeling Turbo is about to get a membership. I don't know. Because certain people that hang around, we hit these membership buttons and these gifts, and all of a sudden, boom, they just start getting these memberships and these gloves out of nowhere. I might start feeling a little good today and give out some gloves today myself. So let's keep on moving forward. Because we got 4 more, because this is a real good reason to feel good today. We got 4 more of those Laos miners that have been freed and recovered after being trapped for 10 days, this rescuers say. There's still 2 more that they're looking for, but I'm just really excited about this right here. Really happy that they got them out.
Rescue workers in Laos have safely evacuated 4 more miners who have been trapped in a flooded cave for 10 days. Now, this video shows the moment the last of those men made it out. The organization Rescue Volunteer for People says on its Facebook page that the water level inside the cave receded to where the trapped men could leave with divers who were sent in to save them. Remy Inocencio has the very latest from our London newsroom. Remy, good morning.
Hey, good morning there, Kelly. Yes, a wonderful way to start with some good news here. According to that Lao rescue group, yes, the divers went in to deliver food and water, and then they realized that the water level had fallen low enough, so they all tried to.
Ain't that dope? They went in there to deliver food and water. Then they was like, hold on, the water level's perfect for us to get them out of here. Let's try to get them out of here. Forget this water and food. Smart decision, got them out of there. What's up, Audrey?
Get out together, and as we just saw, they did successfully. Those men being helped into the sunlight after 10 days in darkness. We saw people hugging each other, wailing at the relief that they basically did not die after they went in, reportedly looking for gold, but then they were sealed in here from flash floods and then landslides. This happiness comes less than a day, though, after the first person was rescued. Last night, a 23-year-old man, where one diver went in front of him, one behind. He was given an extra regulator, a breathing device, and then they went in single file out back into the light through brown waters. A cave tunnel that we understand at its narrowest point was only about 1.5 feet wide.
That one lead diver, this is like a couple of his like 3rd or 4th excursion where he saved people's lives. Like this man is an angel. This, you know who I'm talking about. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna get it so I can remember because he needs to get some sort of recognition for this. Even though there's other people that definitely did help out.
But it was only after 8 days, this was back on Wednesday, when divers found them alive. This was in a small cavern. They saw the 5 men crouched on rocks above the floodwaters. So that
No, that's cool looking at the cave from that direction, but I think my people want to see a little bit more. Like, let's see how they actually had to get them out of there. They were stuck 800 feet underground for over a week and finally pulled out. These were the 4 that were rescued from the flooded caves in Laos after being trapped underground for over a week. You know those really tiny spaces that they had to get through? They had to drag their air tanks with them, those divers. Crazy. And then, of course, they're saying that, however, 2 more people are still trapped down there. They're really good. They're really good. Yeah. That's one of them right there. One of the men. The rescued miners looked shocked and exhausted as they were pulled above ground. The men became trapped in the cave after heavy rain caused flooding that blocked them from leaving. All right, Boogotti, stop before you start balling out here, because you know you don't care who it is. As long as you see that deep feeling go in there, because I can feel it through the TV right now, you guys. That was real right there, and I'm so glad that they didn't give up on them. Let's not give up on our people. How about that that other group that was in space for about 238 days, talking about not giving up, huh? Thanks, Elon. Thumbs up, you guys. Let's keep moving forward. And yes, we also want to do what? We want to give praise and thanks to the Lord, right? Because guess what? We don't only pray when bad things happen, we pray when good things happen like this. And when people come out of tragedies and scary situations like this that we thought couldn't happen, that's what we call a miracle right there, you guys. That's right. Let's get those prayers up. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward right now. We got to get on over to Washington. There's been silence from the White House after the president said he's supposed to be making his final decision on Iran. What do you guys think's going on with that? That's right, you guys. You got to be happy for people. I mean, come on, they're gonna be able to continue their lives. That was deep. That was their soul crying out that they were so happy to see their loved ones. Imagine that. Let's keep on going, you guys.
Across the Middle East, including thousands of U.S. troops deployed to the region, are waiting for a decision tonight from President Trump about a proposal to end the war in Iran. We didn't hear from the president on that issue, but we did see him today golfing at his Virginia club. CBS's Olivia Gazis reports tonight from the White House. Olivia, good evening.
I wouldn't say stupid choice, stupid prize, fun stuff. I would say the fact of the matter is that they're went in there for gold mining. They didn't know any better. They going in there trying to take care of their families and make money just like everybody else. Their job just so happens to be that they're miners.
Good evening, Jerika. The president's golf outing today comes as questions mount over whether a deal with Iran is getting closer or farther away. Silence so far from the White House more than 24 hours after President Trump said he would make a final determination on Iran, with no deal and no decision yet in sight. He spoke to daughter-in-law Laura Trump earlier this week.
Exactly, Winter.
That they would cross for you to go on the offensive again militarily?
Well, a deal that wasn't going to be good for us is the line ultimately, because, I'm playing it out and we're going to see, and that's what I do. I negotiate, they negotiate, they're very good negotiators, they're crafty.
In Singapore, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said there would be progress or a return to military strikes as reports emerged of more Americans injured by an Iranian missile attack in Kuwait.
Right now, we're focused on being postured and prepared to re-engage if we have to. I mean, this is a high stakes negotiation. We've got the best negotiator in the world leading it.
Days of optimistic messaging over a possible deal have pleased Wall Street, pushing gas prices down nearly 20 cents this week, even as the Strait of Hormuz remains closed.
Okay, we're going to ask that question to my people out here because it's the end of the week. We've already done a whole 7 days. This would be the 7th from last week. Do you guys see any changes in the gas prices? That's the question right now from your boy Boogotti. It's Purple Sunday, but I need to know what's the gas price and has it gone down and where you're chiming in from. Like gas prices in Washington, this is the price. Gas prices here, this is the price. What was the price as well? Is it going up and down? I really want to know, are these prices going up or are they actually going down? Let me know what you guys think. Let's keep on moving forward right now. We got to go over here to this 23-year-old woman who was powed in the Bronx. Terrible situation right here. I don't want to be singing and dancing about this one right here, so I'm going to skip the intro when it comes down to Frankie on this one.
A 23-year-old woman was gunned down near Bronx Community College overnight after getting caught in crossfire. Dave Carlin reports on community fears over gun violence as police search for the shooter.
Police tell us it appears the victim was not the intended target. Shot and killed in this park behind me. Found dead, shot in her left eye, was Reina Caceres. Loved ones at the scene were too upset to speak on camera, but provided us with this photo. She is described by investigators as an unintended target in the wrong place and time at an after-dark party in this community park at the corner of Aqueduct Avenue and Clinton Place.
I feel like it was raining. It's sad. It's sad. She was like an angel.
Neighbors said they heard gunshots in quick succession, then chaos. Shortly after midnight Thursday.
I hear about 4 or 5 shots.
shots. And then what, did you know there had been a party here?
The boy got the Yul Brynner haircut. Look at them glasses. You see them shades, y'all?
Yes. Remaining inside this section of park, ringed by police crime scene tape, were broken bottles and other evidence possibly connected to the party that came to a violent end. Police stood guard outside the 23-year-old victim's apartment building on Davidson Avenue, where relatives insisted on privacy to grieve. There were witnesses, but police did not immediately provide a suspect description or any footage from neighborhood security cameras. With PS 91 across the street from the crime scene, parents admitted to feeling nervous.
You don't have the right resources and opportunities for kids in the youth to be able to, expend some of that energy and to be able to, find an outlet that's outside of, streets. And unfortunately, that's what happened.
The search for a gunman continues in the University Heights section of the Bronx. Dave Carlin, CBS News, New York.
Hey, Liberty, get Dylan out of here talking about it was me. Come on now, Dylan. Why you gonna do that? Come on now. You know you dead wrong for that. Talking about it was me. I just don't feel like coming over there. I want to see it. I just want to see you get out of here. Bye, Dylan. See you later. Can't be talking like that up in here, bro. You crazy? Don't do that. I want to pray for the lady who lost her life in this tragedy, and I want to apologize for the laughter during the prayer. During the situation, because there's nothing to laugh about. Also, I want to also keep on telling you guys that now with this heat, these more people being outside and a lot more alcohol and D-rug usage, and just probably get gangs and people just having different attitudes nowadays. We're going to be dealing with a lot. People are not like, passive as they used to be back in the day where could have an argument and just walk away from it. And not only that, relationships, as you guys can notice, not just breaking up anymore. It's like a lot of other stuff going on, especially when it comes down to these DV situations. So you guys got to be really careful nowadays about the way that you gauge things. Oh, don't always engage. Sometimes you got to let things go just to get away from that and just to preserve your life. Because that's what it's really about. You're not losing when you walk away. You're actually smarter and you're winning. So I want to pray for everybody in these situations and living out here and pray that we have a safe summer. Amen. As safe as we possibly can, because it's real out here. Got to get on over to this federal judge that blocks Trump's $1.8 billion payout settlement. You guys know the settlement that we're talking about. That's the one where he was actually awarded monetary from a settlement, and he was going to pay and use it for a fund for Jan 6 victims or whatever. Let's see what's going on with this federal judge's decision here.
And we're following breaking news out of Virginia, where a federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from making any payouts from a $1.8 billion settlement fund. President Trump sued the IRS for $10 billion over the leak of his tax returns during his first administration. Earlier this month, Trump dropped that lawsuit, and he and acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, his former personal lawyer, announced an out-of-court settlement of nearly $2 billion.
See?
The president said he would disburse the money to what he called victims of government weaponization during the Biden administration. Several lawsuits have followed, arguing the settlement is not legally binding since it wasn't approved by a judge, and that the president cannot spend any money not authorized by Congress. And we're
You guys heard that. So everybody that was angered about it, didn't want that monetary to go to everybody, that is the decision right now. For right now, as you always know, when the decision is made, what's the next thing that you're going to be looking to hear? I'm surprised they didn't even say it in this wording right here. You know what I'm talking about, right? Appeal. Exactly, because you know the administration would appeal. Hell, you would appeal. Everybody's going to try to appeal when they try to get something to go through, especially when it comes down to politics. So we're going to see if there's any appeal that comes up when it comes down to the $1.8 billion settlement, and I'll keep you guys posted. But we got much more to do. Let's keep going forward. And if you appreciate the content that you're getting right now, you guys, let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. I'm not talking about those screens. I'm talking about the screen on your phone. Let's double tap. That's all you got to do right there like that. Let's do that. And if we can make that happen, I might have a couple of gifts out here for you guys doing, since it is Purple Sunday, thinking about giving away, let's give away 6 keychains today if we're going to get up to, let's try to get up to 300 likes. I'm going to be nice today. 300 likes will get us 6 of these keychains going out to 6 random people. And also we're going to be sending out 6 decals to 6 random people as well. That's 12 people in total. All you guys got to do is double tap that screen, get those likes up, let many more people know that we're over here. Also, we've got a new video that's about to pop up. It's the Boogotti NYC interview with Kenneth Miner. Going to bring you guys up to date on what's going on with that as well. Incident that happened about 12 years ago. Person assisted suicide. You guys are going to like this one. That's right, you guys, check this one out. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. Also, like I said, if you get those likes up to let's say 300 today, we got 6 and 6 going out. How are you going to get them? All you got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Again, bridgethisllc@gmail.com for 6-hour bottom line keychains and 6-hour bottom line decals. We got to keep on moving forward, you guys. We got a lot more news in the kitty. Happy Purple Sunday. That's right. Just in, we got at least 5 Americans that have been hurt in recent Iranian attacks. We got to get into that right now. Are we doing that? No, let's go over there to that $1 billion settlement. I'm going to get rid of that. That's not going to be fun to do. Let's see what's going on with this money. That's what we want to talk about. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Do we have it up? Okay. If we don't, we got to go get it. Okay. I know we had it, but I lost it. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah. Let's go over here. Just be patient with me for a second. It's not that easy doing this all the time. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me. Here we go. Was that?
We're following breaking news out of
I think we actually did it, didn't we? I'm tripping over here, right? But we'll do it again.
Virginia, where a federal judge has temporarily blocked the Trump administration from making any payouts from a $1.8 billion settlement fund. President Trump sued the IRS for $10 billion over the leak of his tax returns during his first administration. Earlier this month, Trump dropped that lawsuit, and he and acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, his former personal lawyer, announced an out-of-court settlement of nearly $2 billion. The president said he would disburse the money to what he called victims of government weaponization during the Biden administration. Several lawsuits have followed, arguing the settlement is not legally binding since it wasn't approved by a judge, and that the president cannot spend any money not authorized by Congress.
I actually didn't want to do that other one anyway. I do remember we actually did cover that. Apologize for that, you guys. Things happen, things happen. But now let's get on over to this. I want to do this one, though, the one about the 5 Americans that were reportedly hurt in this Iranian attack. I definitely want to do this one. Do we have that one? Boo, 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 boo. Come on, Boogotti. What's going on with you today, man? Huh? What's going on with you today? We can't do that one either. We got to move on. I'm sorry again. Can't even do that one. Let's get on course here. I apologize, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I-95. It's the wrong thing. 5 people were hurt and killed in a crash that kills 5 on the I-95. The I made me think it was Iranian. I'm sorry. I-95 crash that kills at least 5 people. I'm back now, you guys. I got it. It happens.
An urgent investigation underway after this fatal crash on I-95 in Stafford County, Virginia.
Multiple people jumping out of windows, multiple vehicles on fire.
A bus slamming into 6 cars on the southbound interstate, killing 5 people, including 2 children, with dozens injured. A terrifying scene in the middle of the night, with passengers trying to escape, forced to jump out of windows. You can see first responders racing through cars. Officials say the commercial bus bound for Charlotte from New York City with 34 people on board.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
While
Thank you.
approaching a work zone. Passengers on the bus telling ABC News the driver was flying.
When the bus flipped, it flipped me over, threw me up out my seat, and threw me on top of a man in glass.
Judy, sitting at the front of the bus, says the driver was swerving before the crash.
I was treated, injured to my head, my left eye, my teeth, my legs, my neck.
4 of the fatalities are from one vehicle, 1 from another. The youngest victims, a 13-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy.
The driver was also injured, and police say they are reviewing potential criminal charges. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy also says federal investigators are now looking into the driver's licensing
and trading, Gino. Yeah, and we are thinking of all of those families right now.
And that's that bus that I told you guys. It's kind of like similar to the bus that I was on. And somebody definitely said it yesterday, and I'm glad that you guys know of it. It's that China bus that they operate, and it goes many different places. And a lot of us use it because it's very cheap and affordable. I once took it, or twice, or 3 or 4 times, probably took it out to Philadelphia from New York. But the drivers are insane. And the way that they drive, they be hitting them corners like you want to look out the back of the car and be like, Pinky, like, you need to slow this one bitch down. And just like the lady said, they do be hitting those corners. Exactly. They charge like $20, real cheap. There you go. They're really cheap. What else? You guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly which ones I'm talking about, like $20, $25 to go to Philadelphia or something like that. Let's keep on moving. And those people, I never thought about it back then, but I don't think they knew how to read the signs. It's like the skinny Chinese man that's driving this bus. Like, how you know how to drive this bus, homeboy? Let's keep on going, you guys. I appreciate you hanging in there. Because Jeff Bezos had a bad situation the other day where Blue Origin, you guys saw that, right? Boom, 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 while being tested. Let's keep on moving forward and seeing what's going on with Blue Origin, because this didn't look too good.
Launchpad explosion of a Blue Origin rocket during a test at Cape Canaveral. The fireball turning the night sky into an orange glow and the shockwave shaking houses. This dramatic scene unfolding during an engine firing test of a Blue Origin rocket. The company describing what happened as an anomaly. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher with new details tonight on the explosion and what it means for NASA. Michelle.
That's right, Stitch. You're right.
Well, Mark, this is a significant setback for Blue Origin. This rocket was set to play a key role in future moon missions. Tonight, we are hearing from NASA and Blue Origin owner Jeff Bezos. Dramatic images tonight of the moment a Blue Origin rocket explodes on the launch pad during an engine firing test Thursday in Cape Canaveral, Florida. A massive orange fireball illuminating the night sky. Nearby homes in Central Florida rattled. Blue Origin owner Jeff Bezos posting on X, "It's too early to know the root cause, but we're already working to find it. Very rough day, but we'll rebuild whatever needs rebuilding and get back to flying. It's worth it." Thursday's explosion comes ahead of a launch that was planned for next week for the Blue Glenn rocket to send 48 broadband satellites into low Earth orbit. According to officials at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, no one was hurt. Brevard County, Florida authorities allowing the contained fire from the explosion to burn itself out. Elon Musk sending his condolences on X, writing, "Sorry to see this. I hope you recover quickly." It was less than a week ago that Musk's SpaceX Starship V3 meta rocket burst into flames after landing in the Indian Ocean. The FAA now investigating that incident. As for the New Glenn rocket, Blue Origin has been working with NASA on plans to use the rocket to send lunar landers to the moon for the Artemis and moon-based programs. Thursday's unexpected explosion, a significant setback.
Woo! They said that was for testing. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't cut you off. Lord knows I can't cut you off. I got to let y'all see the rest of this.
And tonight, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman, saying via X that the agency will be working with Blue Origin on an investigation and also to assess mission impacts with the ultimate goal of getting back to launching rockets.
Okay.
Reporting live tonight, I'm Michelle Fisher, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
This mass
Michelle Maybell. God, that was a nice report right there, even though I'm glad nobody got hurt, and I'm praying that nobody got hurt, but that was a real big boom, boom right there. And another thing I want to say, you guys, we cannot forget about what Elon Musk actually was successful at doing, and that was at the ability of going and sending out SpaceX to help those other astronauts. So I know you guys probably not big on space travel and things of that nature, but if it was not possible, we wouldn't have phones and I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys right now. Satellites, baby, satellites. Appreciate all of the people that love to go in space, all of our astronauts, all of our scientists, all of our weather people, all of our, meteorologists, everybody that does that, scientists, all of you guys, we love you and we thank you. Amen. It's another thing that you just should think about, just like the outer space and things like that. But again, want to just give them a shout out. Just kind of give them a lot of shout outs for that, because he definitely went out there and made sure that SpaceX was able to bring those astronauts back after almost 200 and something days of a certain administration and a certain company not getting right with their spaceships. Let's keep on moving forward. We're going to go over to Michigan as this teen, come on, get out of my way, get out of my way. What happened with that? I know what happened with the teen, but I want to say it the right way. There we go. Thank you. A teen escapes alleged attempted kidnapping. Once had a girlfriend, me. That's right. Short girl, very pretty. You know, nice body and everything too. Guess what happened? One day she came from the store. We were living in Phoenix. That's right. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for about a year before. Long story short, she came from the store and said that someone tried to literally, yep. And she explained who it was, said what type of truck it was, made me think that there was probably some people that were trying to go take her and send her over the border or something like that. You never know the reasons why. Just happy that she actually had made it back. So guys, when people tell you stuff like that, you want to actually try to believe them and don't think that it's not possible to happen. Because this happened even in Michigan. Don't know why or who this person was. And I do hope that they find out and catch this fool, because this was a teenager that he attempted to do this to.
Moment on home surveillance camera where police say a man tried to kidnap a 14-year-old girl in broad daylight. It happened earlier this month. Eighth grader Nevaeh was walking home from school in Kentwood, Michigan. Watch as a black SUV pulls up alongside her. Seconds later, a man jumps out, lunging toward her.
It literally did kind of shock me, like, wow, my daughter experienced being attacked from a stranger.
Her mother, Alicia Perez, opening up about her daughter's harrowing experience.
She came storming in the living room that day. She's just crying, hysterically, and had blood all on her face and her clothing. She said, "Mom, I love you so much." That's all I could think of
G-Man.
is him trying to take my last breath.
According to court documents, Nevaeh later told police that the suspect said to her, "I got you," as he grabbed her. Police say Nevaeh fought back, injuring the man before he took off.
She saved her own life that day.
According to authorities, the teen was just one of 2 alleged victims that day. Just an hour earlier, they say the same man also attacked a 66-year-old woman while she was gardening outside her home. Police identified and later arrested the suspect, 29-year-old John Moore, who is now charged with unlawful imprisonment and assault and battery. Police now releasing the 18-second video to the public, asking if there's any other victims to contact the department. Nevaeh's mom grateful her daughter is okay.
The kid's close. Tell them to always look after one another. Always look after one another.
And as for the suspect, Moore is scheduled for a preliminary hearing next Thursday. The chilling.
I'm sorry, but I'm always trying to think about a solution or a way to try to prevent something like this to happen, because I have like other strategies. I'll tell you guys about it. For instance, like me, I would try to tell my daughter probably to go right back and definitely don't walk in the direction of the vehicle if you see it trying to stop, if you see this, right? I would actually not even walk in that direction. Probably, and don't go in the street either, because you don't want the foolio to get in the car and do nothing dumb either. But what you should do is probably backtrack your steps, which means he's gonna have to get back into his vehicle, which is actually what you want, because he's not going to run at you. You want to walk in the other direction. And if it keep on persisting, you might want to walk into the next home, like into the pathway of the doorway of the home, and try to ring their bell as he's coming. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going in his direction, you might want to back it up. Yeah, see him coming, let him get in his car and go right to that next house right there and start ringing that bell. Because if you turn around and start cutting it, that might work, but he's going to be backing up trying to get at you, and he's driving at you, still going in the same direction of where he's trying to get at anyway. There's a couple of ways you can probably get out of that. I would try probably ringing that person's doorbell that's at the next house. If you're not going to do that, you might want to just turn around and start cutting it. Know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. Try to do the best thing that you can possibly do to get away from there. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you. Any other tips from you guys or anything like that that I would like to probably broadcast? Anything like that ever happened to you before? Or if there's any tips that you guys think that you may want to bring up on this point? Because again, this is a good point right here to talk to a child about or somebody that's young, because these are the things that are happening, and why I ask you guys, when is it okay to talk to a child about stuff like this? What year, what age, you know what I'm saying? What year and what age is it okay to talk to to somebody like that? I'm so nasty with it. I can do it while I'm talking. Bang! Get up out of here. But yeah, don't try to disrespect us while we working up in here. I want to know 7 or 8. My daddy told me if we're going to go to the store, we had to go in pairs. Any age. Okay, I love it. I love the way that you guys are talking because you guys are really educated and you guys are smart. Okay, I like it. I like it. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. And what did you say? Scream and get the plate. Okay. I think I still need to turn around and run or turn around and try to go to that next car and ring that bell. Somebody said I'd rather talk with the driver. That one song. You can't be serious right now. Let's keep on moving forward and double tap that screen to get those likes up right now. Let's keep on going, you guys. Oh, I know what you mean. You'd rather have a talk with the driver. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about exactly, or worse. I'm hoping that's what you're thinking with that one song, because I'm all for that. That's a universal language right there. A whooping. Let's keep on moving forward and double tap that screen. Okay, let's keep on going. Somebody said you start training as young as 2 years old. That one song, they want to get it in. Okay, you can run. Wait, a good run is better than a bad stand. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, let's keep on going. That's right. Yeah, I know what. Yeah, that one, we ready to get it in right now. I already know. We got to keep on moving forward because we got a few violent clashes that are still going on. You guys know where. Do I have to tell you? Yep, it's still going on out there in Delaney Hall in New Jersey. Let's see what's going on here.
Violent protests continuing for another night at an ICE facility in our area. Delaney Hall in Newark has been at the center of clashes as they try to prevent vehicles carrying detainees from leaving. And now state police have been brought in to help control it all. Pix 11's Corey McGinnis at the center of it all with more on it. Corey.
Kirsten, good morning. Yes, right now it's a little quiet. There's a lot of protesters still kind of standing around, but they don't want to show their face at this hour. A lot of them have masks on right now, but to my right, to your left, there's a lot of barricades, which kind of goes to show what they're doing, actively doing right now at this hour, getting ready for a protest that we just learned will be at 10 o'clock this morning. All of this in the state has now stepped in around Delaney Hall, where protests over conditions inside the detention center have stretched on for more than a week. Governor Mikey Sherrill has ordered New Jersey State Police to establish a protected protest zone after days of escalating tensions, pepper spraying, arrests, and confrontations between demonstrators and federal officers. The demonstrations began over reports of a hunger strike and poor conditions inside the facility. Activists say detainees want better food, medical care, and a direct meeting with the governor. Sherrill has also pushed for more transparency.
I don't think that's a bad thing to ask for. They want better food, better medical care, and a conversation with the governor. Yeah, they should be allowed to do that. Just gotta say it, you guys. I gotta say it, because if that's gonna calm this down, I don't think that's too much to ask for. And you can't make people eat stuff that they don't want to. Imagine them making us eat all of that crap that we don't like. Nope, can't do that. I'm just not with it. So certain things I'm with and certain things that I'm not. And everybody deserves the right respect, especially if you're inside of my care, or if I'm the one that's housing you. And I know what a lot of you guys are gonna say, whatever, you're in jail, eat what's there. I know what you're thinking, but you don't want people losing weight and stuff like that. That's not cool and it's not respectful. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because Democrats, Republicans, independents, all welcome here. Our goal is civil discussions and finding solutions, good vibes, and staying on topic. That's all we ask. Happy Purple Sunday, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. That's coming from our lead over there. Liberty and justice. Let's go, you guys. Let's keep on going. We got to get on over to this other situation where this woman is accused of pow-powing 2 lawyers. And it's kind of crazy because it's contradictory, because she's supposed to be doing this about her mother, but it's said to be that she really wasn't there to support her mom. I'm not saying it. It's actually in the paperwork. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen to get those likes up, you guys.
New documents indicate the woman accused of shooting two attorneys a week ago today had been declared incapable to stand trial in the past.
Gwendolyn White is also accused of abandoning the care of her elderly mother. WYO Sean Gallagher joining us live now. Sean, tell us what else we've been able to learn.
Yeah, Dan, when Gwendolyn White took her mom to the hospital over.
But yet we do know that these are paid protesting agitators. I'm so glad that you keep on reminding me of that, Stitch, because of the fact that I always wonder why they go so hard and why they do so much. Like, are they trying to, do they get bonuses for making the camera or making the news? You ever think about that, Stitch? Do they get a bonus for that? What about that?
A health concern a few years ago. She apparently refused to take her back, all but abandoning her, leaving the county to step in and take over guardianship. That is before her mom died about 6 months later. Gwendolyn White said her fight in court last week was for the matriarch of the family.
Well, what I am worried about is unbiased, impartiality, and justice for my mother.
That case had nothing to do with her mother, Nellene White, who died in 2025. But Gwendolyn's online presence focuses heavily on her death, appearing to put the blame on the poor care she was receiving. Newly discovered documents show it's Gwendolyn White who was accused of failing to step in to help. In October of 2024, she dropped her mother off at the hospital for an issue. But when she was ready to be discharged 9 days later, Gwendolyn, quote, was unwilling to allow Aline to come home and unwilling to work with the hospital on other discharge options.
What do you mean unwilling to allow her mother to come home and unwilling to work with the hospital on other discharge options? So they basically said, your mother's ready to be discharged. I heard that many times. I'd be like, phew, going to get her. Yeah, I'll be out there. I'll be out the door like Dagwood. Going to get my mother from the hospital. They're talking about, okay, she can get discharged. Because I already know what she going to do. She going to be like, boy, if you don't get yours over here. Even when she's sick, she be like, boy, you better come get me. You know I'm going to get you. The unwilling to allow her to come home and unwilling to work with the hospital on any other discharge options. That means possibly them bringing her home, them putting her somewhere else, them trying to work out some sort of timeline to make it happen. You're not serious if this is happening, and they got it documented. So come on.
According to court documents, it continues. No skilled nursing facility is
Exactly, Christine.
as a resident due to Gwen's documented behavior and disruption in Aline's care. So the courts concluded that Aline White is at imminent risk of harm given her daughter's refusal to permit the mother's discharge or to participate in good faith in planning said discharge. So they assigned Aline White a third-party guardian. So we do know the civil courts had concerns about Gwendolyn White's mental health, but so did the criminal courts, dating back to a 2023 misdemeanor stalking case where it was declared that she was not capable to proceed. But Gwendolyn White did fight that, saying that her son lied about her mental health. But she will undergo another mental health evaluation after what happened here just a week ago. And
I guarantee you this, if anybody's going through a lot with their mother or their senior person, I'm just going to tell you like this. When it gets to the other side, when they're not here anymore, you're going to feel like me, just like this. I wish they would here to at least give me a spanking or curse me out. Tell the truth, you guys. Whoever doesn't have their parent or have that person in their life, you don't care what the event is, as long as you could see them again. So I understand all of these people, you're going through a lot. You probably have a lot of responsibility when it comes down to your parents or your grandparents. But all I'm going to say is, you guys, is when it gets to the other side, I cannot tell you the pain and how much you miss them. It's not even thought of. It's how serious it is. I want to pray for all of our elderly, all of our shut-in, all of our sick, all of our people that need help, and people to look over them, because I have been someone that has helped their parents, grandparents, and I make sure that I let them go out with a bang, because guess what? I got more years on my life, and I'm going to be here for longer than that. So for the years that they've given me, for all of the smiles, for making sure I had a roof over my head, somewhere to eat, somewhere to sleep and stay, yeah, I'm going to hold y'all down. I don't care how crazy you act. How many nurses I got to talk to and act like I like them and bring them stuff. I'm going to do it. Amen. Take care of our grandparents and the people that raised you guys. They're the only ones that really was here. and the only ones that really cared about you. And I understand many people's parents and mothers and fathers are not the same. I have to remember that as well. Everybody don't have a good daddy or a good mommy story. Sometimes you have a bad daddy and a bad mommy story. I understand that. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys, because now we got to get on over to the former AG, Pam Bondi, who blames the acting Todd Blanche for the Epstein file errors. Come on now, Pam. You know you dead wrong for this. How you gonna blame the new dude that just got the job for something that you did? Talking about the files are on my desk right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Pam. Let's get this right. Let's do this.
Former U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi was on Capitol Hill today to testify about records related to late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Bondi said she stood behind the Trump administration's release of the Epstein files, but refused to answer questions about President Trump's involvement. Testifying behind closed doors, Bondi told lawmakers that the Justice Department made redaction errors in releasing the Epstein files. She also said that Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, now the acting Attorney General and Trump's former personal attorney, and overseeing the process to publish them. Well, the interview was not recorded as part of the agreement, I should say, for Bondi's cooperation. Democrats objected to that stipulation. We continue to be incredibly disappointed of the decision to not have this interview videotaped and then released to the American public. The second thing we asked Chairman Comer is to ensure that this interview was under oath.
Do you really think that Pam Bondi's in these files, Brian? You think she's in the files? Wow.
We understand the Attorney General is going to be there answering questions from Congress, but it should have been under oath and it should be videotaped. Representative James Comer, the chair of the House Oversight Committee, says the committee will release a transcript of the interview.
Okay. All right. So y'all see Liberty. Okay. All right. Liberty, you think so too? From what though? But then again, I can't even say questions like that anymore. Because Mom Dami's mother knew Epstein. You knew about that, right? Mom Dami, na is a super cat, nana, he's a dam dami. Na is a super cat, nana, use a dam dami. Him. That's right. His mom definitely knew Epstein. I ain't making this up. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to talk about Abdul Afed Abdul. Abdul Afed Abdul. He's got two names. That's right, two of them. He's a Bill's name. I can say this. He's a bank robber, suspect, but he got powed by the FBI. Involvement was he was actually the leader of this group right here. Let's get on over to Chicago real quick and talk about this Abdul. They always say if anybody has two first names, you got to watch out for them. What happens when they have three first names two times? You really got to watch out for this dude. Come on, y'all. Let's keep on. Check this out.
Filed court documents revealing the man shot and killed by FBI agents on Thursday in West Garfield Park was the mastermind behind a bank robbery crew linked to several suburban robberies. In fact, 25-year-old Abdul Hafed had been released from prison less than 6 months ago after he was convicted of robbing a bank in Will County. And there was a warrant out for him from DuPage County for possession of a stolen car after his arrest in Elmhurst earlier this year. For those reasons, he was known to authorities, and then came Thursday in West Garfield Park. Abdul Hafid died in a shootout with FBI agents around 3 p.m. in the 3700 block.
No, man, you can't just get around that right there. He ain't just DI. Y'all Swiss cheese this dude. Y'all see the front of that window right there? That wasn't from no air. That was from that wasn't from no accident. Y'all see that right there? Somebody had some good accuracy right there. If Abdul was driving that and he was the one that was, that's some good accuracy right
In the
there.
shootout with the FBI agents around 3 p.m.
All the smoke, Scooter. They gave him everything.
Newly filed documents say that FBI agents stopped a vehicle occupied by subjects wanted in connection with a violent bank robbery. Those documents were filed Friday in a related case involving another suspect, Davon Walton. In them, an FBI agent described Abdul Hafid as co-conspirator A, known to authorities as the leader of the 100K gang, which allegedly knocked off several other banks around the Chicago area in recent years, including a BMO Harris Bank in St. Charles on April 21st. Photos show armed thieves inside that bank. forcing employees to open a vault, allegedly stealing some $200,000. The FBI said they knew what co-conspirator A looked like, and as of Thursday morning, through surveillance, knew that that person, Abdul Hafid, was driving a black Escalade carrying Walton and two others. Agents stopped the vehicle. Walton and the other two ran, but Abdul Hafid remained inside. After a brief standoff, an agent tossed a flash grenade into the SUV, prompting Abdul Hafid to reach through the blasted out sunroof to fire several shots at the agents, who then opened fire. As for Walton, he was taken into custody later on Thursday, the affidavit reads. And records do show that Abdul Hafid was convicted of robbing a bank and other crimes in Will County in 2023 and sentenced to 4 years in prison. And IDOC records show that he was paroled in January of this year. Newly filed court doc.
Crazy right there, you guys. Well, Abdul Hafid ain't got to worry about Abdul doing no more damage because they done Swiss cheesed him. Yeah, he got Peter roll. How how Scarface used to say back in the days? Yeah, it's got Peter roll. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Scarface from the Ghetto Boys, right? Let's double tap that screen, boy. Turbo Munch says SWAT and FBI train with weapons every day. This bro shooting cans in the woods. Yeah, they got him. That was yeah, all in one specific area too. So you know they was training. You're right about that. They was training for that one right there. I don't know why they still try to do it. They let the stars go all the way up to number 5 on the Grand Theft Auto game right there that day. Let's keep on going on over to Louisville. We're not talking about the slugger neither. We're talking about a Russell Pow suspect. And they've been held in contempt of court. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. It's Purple Sunday. Let's go. Let's do what we got to do over here.
Suspects answer to charges for a deadly shooting in Louisville's Russell neighborhood. Joshua Langlois and LeAngelo Sullivan Jr. were both arraigned for murder and assault. Police say they shot Quante Workman and injured another person 2 weeks ago at the Village West Apartments. Langlois was arrested Wednesday at Dismas Charities, where he was under supervision for a...
I think this is the one where he get the judge angry and he wound up getting 10 days in prison because he kisses his girlfriend. I don't know what made him do it, but I guess he said, you know what? I ain't going to be getting out no time soon, so whatever.
A federal drug conviction. Sullivan also faces several charges unrelated to the murder case. As he was leaving court, he kissed a woman who was arrested along with him during the traffic stop Wednesday, despite a no-contact order. The judge called Sullivan back and found him in contempt of court.
Excuse me? Hey, sorry, I don't know what just happened, but it needs to be addressed immediately. Who is this right here? Who is this third young lady right here? Because this is an issue. I don't know why you thought that you were special, that you could do something like that, but you cannot.
He said, that's my girlfriend. She said, I don't know why you think it's something special or something like that. You think, but this is like, you're not coming to meet nobody at a meeting, trying to give her a kiss.
The boldness of it all. Definitely gives you 10 days to serve.
Sullivan and Langlois will both be back in court in the murder case next week. Suspects it.
Yeah, she ain't like that right there. Somebody said she need to get her own TV show. She said, hold on a minute. Come on back here for a second. What was that? Most expensive kiss he ever got. 10 days, buddy. Should have got a nice long one. One of them Fonzarellis up at Inspiration Point kind of kisses. You think I don't know about Inspiration Point? Come on, you guys, stop playing with me. I was probably the only black guy that liked Happy Days for the Fonz. Keep on moving forward, you guys. We got to go on over to Los Angeles. Is this the one? Oh, I'm glad we're smiling now because I can't smile after this. Anybody know about this monster who pleads guilty in her role to the loss of the life of an infant? Anybody know about this Emmanuel Haro situation? Check this out, you guys. Let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. This is bad.
Mother accused in the death of her 7-month-old son has pleaded guilty for her role in the baby's death. Rebecca Haro changed her plea in a courtroom this morning. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw's live in the newsroom with these breaking developments. Jen. Hi, Lauren. We were expecting to hear from witnesses in court today, but instead Rebecca Haro admitting to fabricating a kidnapping story, covering up the murder of her baby's death. By pleading guilty to 3 counts, she's avoiding a criminal hearing.
Are you pleading guilty because you did in fact do what the people alleged that you have done?
Yes, Your Honor. Rebecca Haro pleading
Are you pleading guilty because you did exactly what the people are alleging that you said you did? Yes, Your Honor.
guilty to child abuse resulting in great bodily injury, involuntary manslaughter, and accessory to murder after the fact.
Morning,
The
Luigi.
parents, Jake and Rebecca Haro, told the public someone allegedly kidnapped their 7-month-old baby boy Emmanuel outside a sporting goods store in Ukaipa. Authorities quickly dispelling those claims and arresting the couple. Weeks later, the father confessing to the murder, even leading authorities to a remote location to recover the body, although nothing was found. Investigators believe the 7-month-old was repeatedly physically abused and likely succumbed to those injuries. They say Rebecca knew of the repeated abuse, did not seek help, and even helped to cover up her son's death.
I want to say this because Winter says, I do hope that they know that pleading guilty on earth would not save their souls at all. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I had to do a follow up on that one, Angels, as well, to make sure that we knew what happened with this one.
After Emmanuel's death, as I said in court, Rebecca, as opposed to acting like a mother, she acted like a victim, and she told a bunch of lies that just made things worse. And she led these detectives all over the county, all over the state, when they could have been bringing Emmanuel home and holding Jake responsible for what he did.
Officials say the child's father should have gone to prison years prior due to previously abusing another child he had with his ex-wife back in 2018, but a judge at the time granted him probation. Authorities said that child in that case has been left bedridden. Baby Emmanuel's body.
And do you see him out there lying, out there acting like he's looking for his son? That's him right there, you guys. I just realized this. That is him right there holding that picture, acting like he wants some help to find his child. That's crazy.
Baby Emmanuel's body has never been found.
That was him right there. That's him. The same one.
Case has been left bedridden. Baby Emmanuel's body has never been found. Prosecutors saying today they believe the father knows exactly where he is. He's been sentenced to 32 years to life. Rebecca has been sentenced to 12 years and 8 months in prison.
Oh man, that was crazy. And yes, whoever said that, I think that was that one song. Believe it or not, bro, that person, I mean, that child did get abused like that because you saw the before and after. That photo that they was holding up, he didn't have his face looking like that. And I know what you meant because I'm saying to myself, does he have like a disease? Is it like DS down or something like that? I'm going to be honest with you. I thought the same thing. You could say that. Let's be real about it. Terry, thank you so much. Members for 5 months. Oh, I forgot I gotta go ahead and give out a little bit of memberships. Let me see what I'm about to do right now. Okay, thank you, Terry, for stepping up and giving out 5 memberships. Let's see who grabs that. There's certain people that I actually wish can grab them, so I'm gonna go ahead and help out a little bit as well. But you guys remember, it's random. Whoever's really here, whoever's engaging, that's who those memberships go to. I want to get on over to Oklahoma real quick while I hit my button and go on over check you guys about this these investigations into some lyrics, not like mine. I'm talking about some like I won't get caught because the way oh my God, I can't even believe this one. I'm not getting caught because I be switching up whips on the feds. That's right. You be switching up whips on the feds so they can't catch up to me. That's what this El Fulio said in a rap song, and it was as similar to what he did in a crime. So yes, they used the rap song against him. Let's get on over to Oklahoma. These investigators say a rap lyrics helped them bring down a D-Rug ring. Come on, you guys. And not only that, I'm talking about, oh man, you ain't gonna believe this one.
But we begin at 6 with what's being called a wild drug trafficking ring bust.
Unraveled thanks to rap lyrics. Lyrics like this. The feds trying to watch me, but they couldn't. I was swapping whips.
Wow. The drug ring allegedly spanned from Spain and the United Kingdom all the way to the U.S. into states like California, Florida, Texas, and here in Oklahoma.
This was Lauren.
That's like that new drill. Told you I'm never gonna slip. I just keep switching them whips. Yeah, keep switching whips. Thanks for the information. Now we know how to catch you.
Henry joins us now live in studio with wild details here. Lauren, an unusual case.
Definitely, Ali, Kevin. According to court documents, investigators say they used popular social media platforms and even referenced rap lyrics from some of the music the suspects were creating and posting to gather evidence for the arrests. An alleged drug trafficking organization and their social media posts, investigators say, helped them build a case against these 18 suspects so far.
So you don't think that the police is on Facebook and Instagram? There's a whole unit and just dedicated to just that, watching what gets posted and watching what's going on.
According to court documents,
Good morning,
investigators found
Shannon.
much of the crime ring's alleged business was done through platforms like
Good morning, Shannon. How you doing this Purple Sunday?
Snapchat, Instagram, and encrypted messaging apps. Investigators allege the organization is run by this man, Randall McCain.
Randall is a genius, you guys. He's a genius.
Court documents go on to reference music videos giving clues to their operation, starring some of the suspects, including McCain. But the feds were watching. Court documents allege the lyrics match up with what investigators saw while watching the suspects on social media, at their homes, and
I'm glad he said he actually admitted it. Oh man, this is when they're gonna use it against you, man, because it's exactly to what you did.
at this metro office park, believed to be used for storing drugs. Oklahoma City police say they're
Busting planes in front of Granny house. In front of Granny house. He don't even care. Granny gonna get it too. Well, where y'all taking me to? I'm 78 years old. I ain't got nothing to do with none of this stuff. Watch your head, Granny. I know I shouldn't do it, you guys, but I can't help it. I'm sorry. This is stupid right here. Busting planes in front of Granny house. No, he did not. Y'all don't think he said that? Y'all think I'm making that up? I didn't make that up.
metro office park, believed to be used for storing drugs. Oklahoma City police say there could be as many as 40 people involved in the drug trafficking conspiracy.
Oh, God. Oh, my
Most of the
God.
suspects arrested so far are facing charges.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Busting plans in front of Granny house. I'm 78 years old. What the hell I got to do with this? Watch your head, miss. I'm gonna whoop your ass when I get out of here, boy. Oh my God. He gonna be like, you know what, in that case, let's just go, officer. I think you need to go ahead and take me because she's not gonna play with this one. Let's keep on moving forward. Yes, he said busting plans in front of Granny house. That's right, you guys, in front of Granny house. So now they're gonna run in Granny house and see what's in there. He done snitched on his own damn grandmother, y'all. Hold on a minute. I just realized that. Somebody said it in the chat. Yo, he snitched on his grandmoms, y'all. He snitched on his own grandmother. He ain't have to bring him no burger, no fries, nothing. Busting plans in front of Granny house. I gotta stop. I gotta keep on control. Come on, Boogotti, bring yourself together. You're crying in front of people. Stop it. Focus on what you got to do. We can do it. You can do it. That's right, Boogotti. Bring yourself together. And I hope that you guys appreciate the content that we bringing you right now. And all I keep hearing in the back of my head is busting plans inside the Granny house. I'm trying my best, you guys. So let's go. That's right, you guys. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. This is our bottom line. If you appreciate the content and you want to see more stories like that, shut up. That's right. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. All you got to do is pick up the phone, double tap that screen just like that, and that lets everybody know because the lights go up doing that. I'm over here, got tears in my eyes looking for a napkin, and this is a real one today, so I can actually use it. It ain't a fake one cut from my tie. But oh my God, I think I'm gonna use it today, you guys. I always try to be all styling and profiling with the pocket square. Not today. I gotta use this sucker. We're going to keep on moving forward. I'm going over to Southern California where it never rains in Southern California. See you when you get there. I haven't seen your face in a year. I can't wait till I get there. I don't know what airline, girl, but I know I won't be late. That's that joint right there, right? You know who made that song right there, right? Tony Tone. Go listen to it after the show. Let's get on over to Southern California, where a great thing is going on right now. They got a GoFundMe that's being raised. They're raising funds for an airplane mechanic who's been struggling to do his job. To be honest with you, I think they need to do something else on top of this. They need to send him to that back crack doctor to let him crack his back. If he's saying that this is work related, yes, let's go a whole nother level and send this man to get his back cracked and some work on his back because he's walking real bad. Come on, you guys. Sometimes I like stories like this too to show some love to our fellow human beings. And you never know, perfect example, you never know who's watching you. Let's go. Let's get on to it.
Tonight, as investigators continue piecing together a deadly shooting involving an off-duty Cleveland police officer, the News 5 investigators obtained exclusive new video of that shooting. Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Rob Powers. Police have now...
No. We're not doing the shooting right now, buddy. We're doing this one. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry about that. We'll get to the shooting after this. Let's see something fun before somebody get pow.
It's a sight that shocked a passenger waiting for her plane. It happened at John Wayne Airport in Southern California. Passenger Lucinda Thackeray was looking out the terminal window and was startled to see a limping worker making his way across the tarmac. She says she was struck by the fact that he was clearly struggling to walk, but he was still working hard, lifting equipment and refueling planes.
Crazy.
I just started crying because I was like, gosh, like, this man shouldn't be working.
She posted her video on social media.
Working? He ain't even walking.
With this appeal.
You might have to dock your pay, bro. You ain't even getting to the locations on time. I'm just joking.
Does anyone know this man at John Wayne Airport? Watching him work so hard, he could barely move. Truly broke my heart.
Good morning, Winter.
There has to be a way we can help him retire.
I just thought maybe somebody who know who he was, and we could just get something going for him.
It didn't take long for social media to do its magic.
It's totally changed my life.
His name is James Blair. He's a 64-year-old Navy vet who works at the airport refueling planes. I spoke to him today.
It's got to be a grueling shift. It's a very grueling shift.
A GoFundMe started by Lucinda has so far raised $83,000 and counting. I played him a personal message from Lucinda. They've never actually met in person, only on FaceTime.
Hi, James. I was just that girl in the airport that day, and I'm just so thankful I was there to be able to start this for you.
Blair, who says his limp is due to a lifetime of hard work, had this reaction.
Can I sit down for a second? Of course you can.
Please sit down for a second. If you could send a message to Lucinda, what would you say to her?
Thank you very much. You're godsend. You're my angel.
It wasn't saying it in a bad way, you guys. When I said that, I'm saying it in the manner of he doesn't need to be working, period, at this time. And it's sad that he has to work right now. So, Lucinda, that's right. We want to show you nothing but love and respect because a lot of people would have looked at that in a whole different way. And the next thing you know, a person would have basically made fun of that guy that was sick like that. So thank you so much for recognizing, even though it's a lot of money, $83,000, he's not going to be able to retire from it. But like I'm saying earlier, you guys, I think he does need to probably go to a chiropractor, work on his back and do some more also probably, and I'm going to be the one to say it, probably lose some weight because that'll probably really help out a lot. As you can see, he's a lot overweight. And it probably will help out a lot. So we're going to send that brother some prayers and hopefully you get on your job as well, because when you plant the seed, then you would ask God to step in and help you out as well. So you probably need to do some stuff by planting the seed yourself, sir. And I know it's probably painful, but that's when that chiropractor steps in. I really think he needs to work on that. Amen. I think he really needs like a chiropractor, somebody to work on his back, especially if he's going to keep on working. At my job, we have a guy who's 72 still working. They can't afford to quit. And that's another thing. They can't afford to quit. Even with that $83,000, think about it, you guys. Can't live in New York for a year for $83,000. And I don't know where he lives at right now, but 83 grand sounds good. Hopefully it'll help him along. But I don't see that actually being able to retire him fully. You need millions to retire these days and these ages. And that's the sad part. The age of our retirement is no longer 60 and 65 years old, you guys. It's somewhere near what? What do you guys think? Thank you so much, Stitch, for the $2 super chat. We appreciate you as well. Let's get on over to Atlanta, where they were doing it in the dark, doing it at the park. But not actually at the park. They were kind of like doing it behind closed doors. They do have these jobs where they say, you know, since people do have a lot of time they spend with each other, they wind up, you know, spending other time with each other as well. Certain job positions, people actually do a little bit of hanky panky. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Security jobs, correctional jobs. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go too far into it, but yeah, there's been cases out there where we've been seeing people that get a little bit more active than the norm. We've got a situation similar to that in Atlanta. Well, we got a federal judge. She's been reprimanded for having an affair with a cop. Let's keep on going, you guys. Double tap that screen to get those likes up. Let's go. Do we have it right here? Is it here? Let's go. I'm going to this one now.
That one of their officers had sex with an Atlanta federal district court judge in her chamber.
Yeah, the Judicial Council reprimanded the judge. This was back in February. And last week, the committee affirmed the order. Good day's Lindsay Tooman is live outside the federal courthouse. She joins us now with all the details. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning to you, Buffy, Natalie. And that judge does remain on the bench. According to a report, she initially denied those allegations, but later admitted to what happened. So, according to the Associated Press, this judge had an extramarital affair with a high-ranking Atlanta police.
Extramarital affair with a police officer, right? Let's get it on.
Police officer. The pair reportedly had sex in the judge's chambers. Law clerks reported overhearing multiple encounters, and security footage and logs also confirmed the officer frequently visited the judge's chambers in uniform around lunch.
He frequently visited the judge's chambers around lunchtime.
Well, the judge first denied the allegations, calling them outrageous. She later recanted and admitted to what happened.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court.
The committee issued a private reprimand of the judge, which included writing apology letters. The committee also said she was unlikely to do this again and noted her otherwise exemplary service to the court. Now, the federal judge at that appointment is a lifetime appointment. So the only way that she would be removed from the position is if she was impeached by Congress. No word on if that would actually happen. In the meantime, Atlanta Police says it's investigating whether or not that officer in question is an employee of the Atlanta Police Department. We'll keep you updated on that as well. Reporting live in downtown, I'm Lindsay Tooman for Good Day Atlanta. We really appreciate.
I guess the gavel wasn't banging hard enough for her, huh? Wasn't enough going on with that gavel, boy. She wasn't getting enough thrust out of that gavel. You know what I'm saying, guys? Order in the court. Order in the court. Let's keep on moving forward to double tap that screen. We got to get on over to North Carolina, where a U.S. attorney describes a chaotic scene in North Charlotte hotel. Let's get on over to this hotel, and see what's going on over in Charlotte, you guys. Let's go.
They weren't just holding a handgun like you or I would hold a handgun.
So basically what's going on here, you got a derug operation going on. And in that bathroom, inside the toilet thing, that little place that holds the water, they had other things inside of there that wasn't necessarily flushable. Let's just say flushable.
They were storing in the back of their toilet.
Only on 9, authorities say guns discovered behind hotel toilets paint a picture of what was happening there.
Charlotte Mecklenburg police and FBI agents swarmed this hotel off Reagan Drive for hours yesterday, arresting multiple people that they say were involved in a drug operation.
Sorry, Brian.
Our crime reporter Hunter Sines got inside access to this 6-month-long investigation.
I'm told when law enforcement moved in, they heard toilets flushing throughout the halls of the hotel. As they say, the suspects tried to get rid of their drugs.
Trying to get rid of that work, y'all. You know, some places what they do, right? The police, they smart. They turn the water off before they come in. This way, if you try to flush it, you won't be able to get rid of it. And anyone driving through Albuquerque, New Mexico, be careful. We drove through it. It's not safe. Why, you guys? Talk about it. Let us know. Let's see what's going on with that.
As the FBI and CMPD swarmed the halls of the Garden Inn Hotel on Reagan Drive, this is what they found inside some of the rooms. Drugs in plastic bags so the substance wouldn't get wet in the bathroom. And guns hidden inside the tank of a toilet.
Heavy artillery guns. I mean, these were big weapons with lots of ammunition around that could do a lot of harm.
U.S. Attorney for the Western District, Russ Ferguson, sat down with me to talk about the 6-month investigation that's still unraveling
Whoa,
today.
whoa. We got to get up off of that immediately. Boom, boom, boom. We don't want to show nothing like that. That can't stick around here. Y'all already know what the deal is. We don't play stuff like that. Houston, we got to get on over there. What the hell are y'all trying to do? We can't do that again. Let's go. We got a man who was pow at a what's this right here? Oh, humble. That's what you get for messing with 17-year-olds, huh? She was only 17. 17. But keep your hands away from her. Real talk, you guys. Let's get on over to Houston. We got a man who was powed by a teenager, was in a relationship with her. I don't know what the hell he doing with a 17-year-old, but that's not the right way to go, buddy. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen. You guys know we can't play that other kind of content because they're going to take it like it's us and it ain't even us. So we got to do what we got to do. Let's keep going.
We have new details this evening in a deadly shooting that happened at a North Harris County apartment complex. Investigators say the 20-year-old man who was killed may have been in a relationship with a 17-year-old girl who may be connected to the shooting. It happened at Woodland Hills in Humboldt. BOOGOTTINYC is there. Right now, according to detectives, the 20-year-old man who was killed in that apartment complex over there was likely romantically involved with a 17-year-old girl he was going back and forth with before he was shot.
We believe the female may have been involved in the shooting, yes. Believe they in some type of dating relationship.
Harris County Sheriff deputies responded to the shooting at the Henry on Woodland Hills Drive around 9:15 p.m. last night. Investigators say when deputies arrived, they found a 20-year-old man passed out with gunshot wounds. We are told EMS tried to save him, but sadly, he died on the scene.
17. What are you doing with a 17-year-old?
Man and 17-year-old girl argued before gunshots rang out. Then a dark-colored car was seen leaving.
Our deputies was on.
Sweet RV says, ha ha ha, I gotta start looking behind the hotel toilets and in the top of them now. It looks like, go ahead, hands to hip reporting. What else you guys got right here? What are you talking about? I do what I gotta do. Let's keep on. Imagine doing 50 years at 20. Let's keep on going. Thank you, Liberty.
Seeing a female returned in a dark vehicle, stated that she was pregnant when the victim was shot.
Here's how one neighbor living here reacted to this deadly shooting.
I was just going out to grab something to eat, right? And we come back and it's like crowded with a bunch of police cars, ambulances, everything. So I'm really shocked right now.
Investigators say they are working to track down surveillance video, recover the gun used in the shooting, and talk to more witnesses to figure out what happened in the moments leading up to the victim's death. Reporting in Humboldt, BOOGOTTINYC, KHMU.
Let's keep on going, you guys, because this one here deserves, he deserves to have his A whooped thoroughly every single day. This person right here, this monster, this piece of roadkill deserves to have his A whooped every single day while he's arrested. You guys will trust me when I tell you what he did. He gets 40 years to life in prison for unaliving his own 11-year-old son and girlfriend. He also laughed in court at the hearing. Check this out right here, you guys. And also, If you appreciate the content that you're getting right now, let's double tap that screen to get those likes up. Because what that's going to do is, I think we almost at 200. Because if we hit 3, you guys are going to be able to walk away with merch. Then that's not hard to do. All you guys got to do is double tap that screen to get those likes up, and you're going to be able to get 6-hour bottom line keychains. And you're going to be also able to walk away with 6-hour bottom line decals. That's right. You only 100 likes away. That's right. So 12 people will be able to email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and I will randomly select 6 for this and 6 for that. That's 12 people, you guys. All you got to do is get 100 more likes. Let's see if we're going to do that today. Also, let's get the rest of this story. Let's go.
The only thing I have to say directly to you is that may you spend the remainder of your life in a prison cell. Know that you are destined for that 7th circle of hell. May you never stand.
I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to see what he is responsible for. This is his son that he unalive. This is his son. Gonna go back just a little bit more because I want you to hear what she's saying.
Is that may you spend the remainder of your life in a prison cell. Know that you are destined for that 7th circle of hell. May you never stand in Jeremiah's light, and his beauty remain just out of sight.
A month ago, David Huff laughed while admitting guilt to brutally killing his 11-year-old son and girlfriend.
You find this funny? No, it's a joke stuff about it. Go on.
He said, "You find this funny?" The judge asked him, "Do you find this funny?" He says, "No, no, no. It's a joke that's stuck in my head. Go on, I'm listening."
Are you paying attention? Absolutely.
Now the laughing stops, and accountability for his actions sets in.
In the aftermath of our last court appearance, there was quite a bit of fascination with Mr. Huff. News reports all over the world. That ends tomorrow. No one will remember his name.
Those who loved Jeremiah filled the gallery, overcome with grief, wearing shirts with pictures of the young boy and his hair, described by his mother as the star of the show.
The light brown strands would fade into sun-bleached blonde every summer from days spent outside doing what he loved most, living.
In a situation that words can't capture, she mourned her boy and the life he will never get to lead.
Jared had plans for his future. He dreamed of traveling to places he had never seen. He talked about joining the Coast Guard or attending ranger school in the Adirondacks to protect the fish and the freshwater ecosystems.
Through evil carried out in an instance, 2 families were broken, as detailed in a letter read on behalf of your Waldus Schuette's mother.
A girl who had crossed continents, buried her father, raised a child on her own, and worked herself to the bone. She gave to her children, she gave to her clients, she gave to her community. She gave it to all of us, and she was taken by a man she had trusted. I will never be whole again.
Samantha Gallup Peltier spoke on her son's bravery.
He was nearly fearless, with the exception of bees, something we were still working on.
And the phone call that will forever haunt her.
Knowing this act was being carried out by his own father, hearing the fear in his voice when he called me immediately after he was shot, me promising him I was on my way. That phone call was played over and over in my head daily.
As David Huff stood in handcuffs with a life behind bars awaiting, one final message from the mother he robbed of a son.
And may every remaining day of your life be spent knowing that the child you destroyed was infinitely better than anything you ever deserved.
Huff will serve 2 consecutive 20-year to life sentences. Judge Limpert making it known today in sentencing that he does not believe life would be enough. In Syracuse, I'm Rachel Culver.
You can feel that mother's pain.
Yeah, you can feel her pain, and she shut him down. I know, I seen the way he walked off. He walked off. She gave him the business. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. I want to pray for the soul of the baby the child that lost his life. I want to pray for the mother, the family, because if you look at that brother that was looking over there, he ain't have nothing but some negative thoughts in his mind about what he would love to do to him. Want to pray for that they get strength in this time, and hopefully that this sentence will give them some closure in this tragedy and time. Anybody else that's ever been affected by situations like this as well, I'd like to pray for you at this time as well. Amen. Craziness right there. How could you? How could you? Your own son. How could you? Keep on going, you guys. We got 2 parents now that's been charged after a fist fight breaks out during a kindergarten concert. You guys, I already told you. You always say that we always talk to each other about giving ourselves a good product to work with. We say to the parents, you guys got to give us a good product if you want the village to be able to help out. Well, how about if the people that's supposed to create the product and get it to us is doing stuff like this? Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's double tap that screen to get those likes up.
And now the Schuylkill County, where a school show put on by kindergartners was stopped short after an altercation in the audience. Now police say 2 Pottsville men are facing charges.
Kindergartners putting on a concert. You hear me, right?
That's joining us live outside John S. Clark Elementary Center with the latest. Rose?
Yeah, Jim and Wendy, I've been talking to parents all day about this, and some of them standing by when the incident happened said they saw punches thrown. They say police arrived right away, and they say their kids were robbed of their show. Woo! Kindergarten students taking center stage at their end of the year concert.
It's what every parent dreams to go up and check out, see their cuteness. It was awesome.
But it was a handful of parents who ended up stealing the show. Spectators inside Pottsville's John S. Clark Elementary Center finding themselves in the middle of a melee.
It was sheer chaos, and I was like, what is going on?
Here comes the sun.
Kindergartner Madden Rose knew all the moves.
I got really upset for my mom.
Why were you upset for your mom?
I really don't know.
Parents tell me the scene erupted after a woman filming the show appeared to be confronted by another member of the audience.
He came up and he tapped her on the shoulder aggressively and was like, move out of my way, very aggressively, so he was rude.
Witnesses say she later confronted him back with profanities.
And that quickly, all of us turned around and was like, whoa, what are you doing? This is in elementary school. The kids are still on the stage.
Some parents sent me a statement they received from that woman. It says in part, I reacted out of emotion and made a comment I shouldn't have made. That moment of frustration led to a verbal exchange between me and the gentleman's family, adding that she apologized before another individual provoked things further. Police say 2 Pottsville men are facing charges, 32-year-old Mark Morales and 50-year-old Angel Garcia.
Only thing about that is you got to think about the children and what they're doing. They thinking they're doing a little concert for you. They want to see mommy and daddy. Look, mommy, I can do this. I can do that. You know, once y'all start yelling and screaming, and they see some punches thrown or some arguments, they're gonna start crying. They're gonna think about nothing else but that. So you ruin the whole show for everybody. You got to know how to hold it sometimes, you guys. You got to stop being so confrontational and give us a better product to deal with. And you got to be a better teacher to give a better product. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Yes, that story hurt my brain too. Let's keep on going, because now we're going to get on over to New York. And if I can make it there, I'll make it. Bum, bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. But not if you riding a scooter on the Queensboro Bridge. Be very careful out there, you guys, because not only does it happen when it comes down to subway surfing, you got a situation where people are actually losing their lives. That's right, colliding with each other on bridges because they're driving too fast and situations are happening. Happened in Queens. Check this out now. Even after this is going on, there's still no presence of who out there that they're saying? No police, nobody to enforce anything. So it's going to keep on going, sadly. So what I'm telling you guys to do is look at this story as a pre-warning. Be careful if you're crossing on the bridge or if you're biking.
Bikes and e-scooters seen zooming on and off the busy Queensboro Bridge just one day after a deadly collision in the bike lanes. The crash highlighting the lack of enforcement for e-bikes and scooters, especially illegal ones that exceed the speed limit. Allie Bauman went back out to the scene to find out how the city is working to keep riders safe. The solid white line on the Queensboro Bridge bike lane is often treated as a suggestion. We came to check it out after two people were killed here on Thursday. One man on a bicycle, the other on an electric scooter.
So that's the thing I was thinking the other day, because somebody was saying that, oh, be careful on those scooters because you could lose your life. And then other people were like, oh, it's not that bad or whatever. And then I found this story.
Collided. Police say the scooter was illegal in New York as it had the capability to go above 50 miles per hour.
I guess protection for cyclists with the scooters that are going, 30, 40, 50 miles an hour.
The speed limit on all New York bike lanes is 15 miles per hour, but cyclists we spoke to said it sure doesn't feel that way.
Do you feel like there's a lot of unregulated, guys speeding?
Like the delivery men, they be out and they've been flying for years. The delivery guys, those bikes go way faster than 15 miles per hour.
While we were at the bridge, we did see an officer issue a ticket to a cyclist who went through the red light.
Sometimes there are police here in the beginning of the bridge, but no, not really.
According to the DOT, cars and pedestrians make up the majority of all traffic injuries, but twice as many people have died on e-bikes and scooters so far this year compared to last.
Last year, in an effort to crack down on e-bike safety, the police commissioner instructed the NYPD to start giving out criminal court summonses for reckless driving on an e-bike or an e-scooter.
Fast forward to this year.
Somebody said, watch out for the door dashes. Yeah.
Mamdani administration reversed that, ordering the NYPD to only give out civil summonses.
Good question. Somebody says, are they saying that it's the scooter's fault because this is the speed? Because if a pedal bike is going 17 miles per hour, it's their fault? Question mark. Good one. Good question.
Rack up a few of those and you could lose your license. Problem is, you don't need a license to ride a bike.
I asked the transportation commissioner about this. Should it go back to how it was where you could give out criminal summonses?
We're not seeing a pattern of recidivists, repeat offenders, and we're doing a multifaceted approach of education.
Here in New York, when I ride my motorcycle, when I was like, well, because we're about to get it all fixed now because we got all of the parts and everything coming in about another 2 weeks. But when I ride at the Autobot B, when I ride my motorcycle, it seems as if the police don't mess with us when we got the helmet on, all of our gear. They really mess with those delivery guys because those are the ones that be going crazy. You ever really watched them, or you ever been in your car or been driving around one of those delivery riders? Or maybe not even one of those guys, a guy with a girl on the back of his scooter, and they don't have no plates. Either one of them have on any helmet or anything like that, and they're just driving around crazy or whatever. I mean, like, there's some people I've seen driving crazy out here in New York, to be honest with you. The last thing you want to do is to be out here trying to act funny and playing around, and you have no helmet on. Because I used to be like that too when I was younger, trying to show off for people. Luckily, I made it this far. Now, I put on a helmet, bikes, motorcycle boots, everything. I put on all my pads, all of my pads, because you never know when something can happen. Now, we got to keep on moving forward. Imagine if the police come up to you and say, oh, man, woo, this is crazy right here. Because you guys, I know some of you probably heard this story before. But you know how they try to get you for having your phone in your hand? But you might have hands free. That's the best thing that I'm going to recommend for everybody here. If you have a phone and you want to use your phone while you're driving, or if you're listening to Our Bottom Line right now, I'm hoping that you're listening to us hands-free through your Bluetooth. I'm hoping that's the way you do it, Teddy, and everybody else. That's why I try to make sure I speak up good enough, because I don't want you trying to handle those phones. And when I say handle, I really mean that. I'm right-handed, so I'd be using my right hand. But guess what? We got a woman here without a right hand. Not funny, right? But she's fighting a citation for driving with her phone in her right hand. You'll never believe this one. And I'm talking about when a cop knows he's wrong, how come you just don't give it up and tell the truth? Just tell the truth. You made a mistake. But no, he wants to keep on pushing. He saw it in her right hand. Too bad she doesn't have a right hand.
Woman makes a compelling case for why she shouldn't get a traffic ticket.
Of course, when we were doing an operation for the distracted driver and drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating the phone. I mean,
you drove past me with your right hand, manipulating your phone. Immediately, pulls up snub nose. You talking about this?
I saw you with 20.
CBS News
She had to laugh herself.
obtained this body cam video of a traffic stop in Palm Beach County, Florida. The deputy explained to the driver that he saw her driving with a phone in her right hand. When the driver, Kathleen Thomas, presented her right arm, she seemed to have a good reason to question what the deputy actually saw.
You saying that you saw me? I know what I just said. I know what I said. I'm asking you now. Did you?
And he said, I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. So how was she driving at all, foolio? How you gonna drive a car with no hands, dummy?
You do not have funny here. You do not have funny here. Hand to God, you don't have funny here. Hand to God.
Then he says, hand to God, you do not have a phone in your hand. So yeah, I would use my right no hand too if I was her. This is a fool, y'all. He's a fool.
Yeah, hand to God, you don't have funny here.
He's doubling down, Lee. Exactly.
Wasn't convincing enough for this deputy, who cited her.
Exactly, Lee. He's doubling down. Billy said he just got a ticket for texting on his phone and he swear he wasn't. Look at that. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Look at this.
For a wireless communication device handheld while driving.
You gotta put the phone down if you upgrade a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding.
He still gave her the ticket and had the nerve to say you got to put the phone down when you're operating a motor vehicle. She says, you did write down that you put my right hand on there, right? He says, no, I didn't write that down. So why you ain't going to tell the truth? Because you telling me verbally it's my right hand when I don't even have a damn right hand. And then when a judge see that, he going to throw it out anyway. Do you guys hear this? Let's go. I got to bring it back to make sure you catch that last part where he brought the ticket back.
For a wireless communication device handheld while driving.
You gotta put the phone down if you upgrade a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it.
I did not do that. If you want to take it.
But that's what you said when you pulled me over, yes. That you saw me holding my device with my right
I'm
hand.
not disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
But Thomas fought the citation. And CBS News reports just before a court hearing on the incident, the deputy asked the court to dismiss the citation.
I thought you were talking
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara.
Oh my gosh, LOL, no right hand, he's done, right? That's why he didn't want to write that down on the ticket, Dustin. He did not want to write that down, but he approached her and said it. How many people here heard him say right hand? How many people? I heard him say right hand. If you heard him say right hand and she made sure that she got him to say it on camera, yeah, because she was going to try to pull that camera footage. That's why he threw that case out. How many people heard him say right hand? Thumb up if you heard him say right hand. Thumbs up. Look at that. Beyond said sue him. He should be fired. Yep, right hand. You heard it. He said it, hand multiple times. Right hand. What a liar, loser. He absolutely said he saw her holding it with his right. Everybody saw that. Come on, y'all. Come on. Dead wrong for that. And she started laughing. Who said that? Miss Keisha. She was cracking up. Yes, I heard right hand, says Lee Libersky. You heard right hand, checked out for real, heard it. Everybody heard it, right? I see one hand, Miss Well. Yo, these people look crazy. He can't even tell the truth. He said, out with your hands up, right? How many false tickets has he written in the past, Lee Davis? Good one. Yeah. How many people did he lie on, Beyond? Let's keep on moving forward, Joe, because now we got 3 people who have been arrested in Phoenix in a bank jugging scheme. You guys know what bank jugging is? I got to put you on to this. Be careful about this. And these are the reasons why I like for you to double tap the screen to get those like buttons. Hit the like button. Not only to get free merch, like the 6 keychains we're talking about sending out. If you guys all you got to do is get up to 100 more likes, or the 6 decals that we're going to be sending out. If you guys get up to 100 more likes, that's right. All you guys got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and I'm going to be sending 12 pieces out. And if not that many people do it, if it's 300 and some people don't want to send their address, I have to do this. And some people wind up getting both because I try to be a man of my word. So yes, we would love to send out those 12 pieces. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's keep on going. These right here of this bank jugging, Please be careful. They watch you, they see how much money you pull out, and they don't take it right there. They rob you at the next location that you go to. Be careful about this, you guys. Phoenix situation here.
Been accused of something called bank jugging.
It's robbing people after they withdraw money from a bank, but there is a twist. And Fox 10's Brian Webb is live to explain. This is unusual, Brian.
Yeah, well, taking money out of a bank or ATM is so normal now, you may not even notice someone's watching. But this scheme takes things a step further. The bad guys follow you to a second location and do their dirty work there. 3 men from Texas in a Phoenix courtroom today, all facing charges connected to bank jugging.
They follow people. So he said 3 men from Texas they got arrested in Phoenix.
Robbing people after withdrawing money from a bank, but at a second location. The trouble started in Mesa last month. A victim reported being robbed of $2,600 in coins stolen from a car shortly after leaving a bank. Court paperwork shows police tracked the suspect's car using surveillance cameras, a rental car from Houston. The same men on a second trip were then spotted near a bank in Tempe, and detectives set up a decoy, an undercover officer leaving a bank with a bank bag. The suspects eventually stopped following the decoy, but were arrested later just west of Phoenix. We talked to people about their best banking safety steps.
It's hard not to have someone watch you while you're at the ATM because somebody else may be behind you. But when we do get the money, we do put it into a safe place.
You work hard for your money. You don't want somebody coming up and taking something that's not theirs and is yours. I mean, you just got to be careful.
Oh, yo, I thought it was over because the show is over. Love and Marriage. It's Grandmaster B. Oh, my bad. Grand Wizard B. You guys know who I'm talking about. Grandmaster B. Bud Bundy's alter ego. Look at this.
Protect what's yours and just be aware of your surroundings.
So 2 of the suspects were released but ordered to stay in the state. Another one's being held for an earlier bank jugging incident. Some safety suggestions real quick, guys. Conceal your cash quickly, be observant, and avoid distractions like a cell phone or earbuds.
Yeah, you guys be careful. Also, I don't even go in certain places to get money. I go to the next bank or to the next location. Also, be careful taking money out of ATMs because sometimes the ATM has already got a hook going on with it where they'll take more money out. That's happened to me in the past. Go to take $100 out. By the time I got home, it said 200. Luckily, I have a good bank that caught it and was able to reimburse me the money. Be careful, you guys. You guys got to be careful. Wait a minute. I know you guys saw that. I know you guys saw him. I know you guys saw Grandmaster B right there. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Double tap that screen. What you said? I always keep my cordless hole puncher with me, especially at the ATM. Okay, Lee Davis. Okay. Yeah, be careful out there. I don't use ATMs. I go into the bank. But of course, they have somebody in the bank sometimes or watching the bank door to see what you're doing too. Try to avoid them at night and always look over your shoulder until you're safely into your vehicle. And also be careful getting out of there too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when they probably going to do it. Be careful, you guys. Let's keep going. Put it in your sock. You think they don't know about that, Tanya? I mean, Tony, come on now. Let's go on over to Rhode Island. Tony said, put it in your sock. Thank you, Liberty. How you doing this morning? Shout out to everybody. I like that cordless hole puncher too. So I like that line too, Scooter. Let's get on over to Rhode Island, where we got this school teacher. I know, guys, you always think about this because we're young and we got so much adrenaline and we got so much testosterone and we're just horny toads. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes when you're a kid, you're a horny toad. How many of you couldn't get called to the board to be asked a question? Like they'd be like, get on over here, Joe. I want you to solve this question. There's this question at the board. And Joe's like, I don't know if I can answer that question right now. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not trying to go there too much about it. I'm just gonna go there a little bit with it. Because some of us, when you're young, you try to look at things like, oh, I got a older girlfriend, but we're not paying attention to what's going on here. The fellas, it does affect you too. And I just want to say, any child that's been affected by having older people approach them in any sort of way, it's not right, no matter how you guys try to put it, no matter what you try to say. Woman approaching a boy, Man approaching a girl. That's not right. It's just not something that we should do, no matter what people say about it, especially when it's a teacher. Come on, you guys, let's get on over to Rhode Island. We got a female teacher who's now been reported details of number 6 assaults in an investigation into this former teacher. Now, they're saying that it wasn't anything bad that she finally got to do. I look at it as possible grooming. You guys let me know what you think. Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen and get these likes up to see what's going on in Rhode Island. Let's go.
We're learning new details about a state police investigation into a former Pontiac High School phys ed teacher. Witnesses told police that questionable behavior of Alicia Crins was reported to the district multiple times over the years. Target 12 investigator Alexandra Leslie joins us in studio now with the new information. Alex. Documents we obtained through a public records request show that Alicia Crins texted her friends about the incident just hours after she resigned from her job at Pontiac High School and admitted the situation got, quote, out of control. A new arrest report from Rhode Island State Police provides a more in-depth timeline of an investigation into former Pontiac High School teacher Alicia Crins. A former student filed a formal complaint against Crins in October. Later that night, she resigned from her job. The 39-year-old was indicted on 2 counts of third-degree sexual assault earlier this year. State police investigators obtained text exchanges between Crins and her friends. In them, Crins writes the text between her and a former student who had already graduated earlier that year were shown to the superintendent and her husband. She described the relationship as sexting. Alicia, I was never going to act on it. Friend, do you like him, Alicia? Alicia, I think it was just the attention. No, nothing like that. I think it was just the infatuation. Alicia, it started as just flirting, but just got out of control. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have criminal charges against me. Police also detailed various interviews with Crins, the victim, and faculty at the school. The physical education
Think it was grooming, and I think if she would have had a chance to let it go further, it would have.
and health teachers' behavior was flagged multiple times to school leadership, from wearing the student's sweatshirt to dancing with him at the winter ball. While administrators told
Wearing the student's sweatshirt to dancing with him at the winter ball.
police they talked to Crins about the behavior, no formal action was taken until the former student filed the complaint last October. Target 12 reached out to Crins' attorney for comment, but did not.
Okay, you guys, are you noticing something that I'm noticing? Because I see one person stood out. She's not sideways, so you can't really tell that she's got the giggity, giggity, giggity. You can't tell that she's got the quagmire, the jawline. But we noticed it. Just didn't think that that was important with the storyline.
Not immediately hear back on Thursday. The school district referred me back to a statement issued earlier this month, saying they were instructed not to interfere in the state police investigation. The district said they would review the state police report. The Foster and Gloucester School Committee is discussing the matter at a meeting happening in less than 30 minutes from now. With the Target 12 investigators, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
Seems like she do got something in common with Quagmire, huh? She definitely got something in common with the cartoon Quagmire. She's a pervert, and I hope that she didn't have a chance to get her hands on anybody else. Probably get successfully grooming for whoever in the past. That's when we got to look into these teachers and look into all of these people now, because we never know who we can trust. And that's when I ask you guys, and amen. That's when I ask you guys, when is it okay to tell your child about things like this and who to look out for? Let's keep on going. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go. How are we going to talk about this right here? How many of you guys like roller coasters? Roller coaster, come on. How many of you guys love roller coasters? You know, I know you like going to Great Adventure. You like going to all of these places and you love going on roller coasters. Let me see a show of hands for everybody who loves going on roller coasters. I know a lot of the ladies love roller coasters. Let me ask you guys, do you like to scream? Is that what it is? Do you like to be scared? Let me see how many hands we get here. How many people love roller coasters? We got Royal in the building with hands up. Luigi loves roller coasters. Joe loves roller coasters. Look at Teddy. Okay, who else we got? We got Ramona Miles. So I knew it. Chris loves roller coasters. Look at that. Roller coasters. Not anymore, says Mary Tanner. Brian loves roller coasters. Jonathan loves roller coasters. It's the thrill, Teddy. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's the thrill. Love the wind blowing through my hair, says Angels Among Us. Can't ride them anymore, but I loved them when I was a kid. Okay, you guys, how about this? Oh, look at that. Heights and me don't mix. You like me, Liberty. Only heights I deal with is Washington Heights or Brooklyn Heights. As far as any other heights, I'm good. Especially, and I'm so impressed at the fact that you said heights. Because imagine you're on a roller coaster ride and you get stuck 100 feet vertically in the air. You're like this, 100 feet in the air for about 45 minutes, stuck with everybody in that car. How would you feel then about this? Oh, what a rush.
Yes, sir.
We got a roller coaster in Texas that malfunctions while riders were 100 feet in the air, leaving them stuck for hours on Thursday, May the 28th.
It's really crazy. I can't even imagine how this is going to play out.
Now, yes, you're looking correctly. That is a crane that has to get them from up there because of what situation they're in. And the roller coaster is stuck with them backwards. Winter Rising said, "Oh no, they can keep that. Terry, I want to skydive so bad." Okay, that is why I don't like them anymore. Nope, I don't do them. Look at Luigi. Nope, Terry says I'm there. Who that said that? Jordan Dowdy said, "I'm keeping my fat ass on the ground." Now, do you see they actually are upside down right now? They have to be pulled out of there first, unstrapped successfully, unstrap them, and then they got to get them down, and then they got to walk down this long ladder, cherry picker. Look at that, Royal. Yes, backwards. Yes. Yes.
We're trying to keep our distance because, we're loud.
What that Mr. Dunham says, this one evidently passed the inspection. It shouldn't have. Yes, the blood is flowing through their heads. All of them up there. How long you think they've been up there trying to get down?
And I want to make sure that the firefighters are able to talk to the passengers on this ride at the Ferris wheel down here toward the end. I don't know. I'm sure that they've already thought of that and are working on that. The goal right now is to get the passengers out. I believe that.
How they gonna get these ones over here? The one all the way to the right over there. How they gonna get to him? That's my question. How they gonna get to them two? Them over there.
There she is. They just saw her feet come out of the car. Two rescuers brought her out and carried her down onto the firefighter basket itself.
Oh, they only had 8 more to go. Hold on a minute. This is me right here. Brian King Falcone said, when I get down, I'm suing the whole park. Brian getting off like me. I'm coming off like this. Oh, hope you doing, sir. I know you're a firefighter, but I'm suing you. Who you? I'm suing your ass too. You suing you. Oh, you over there? You too. You looking at me too? I'm suing you. I'm suing everybody. I'm suing everybody named Mom. Who invented it? Who made the specs? Who came up with the first blueprints of this thing? I'm suing everybody. I don't know about y'all, but I don't get on no roller coaster rides. Wait a minute. Yes, Brian, I'm suing the firefighters too for saving me too long. It took too long to get me out of there, damn it. I'm gonna find a reason. My neck and my back. I'm suing everybody. Look at Brian. Brian said I'm suing the firefighters too. That's right. Call me Boogotti, sue the world. That's right. That's what I'm doing. Liberty and justice, good vibes, laugh, good times, hot topics, entertainment, and more on our bottom line. All political parties are welcome here, and double tap that screen, especially when it's time for dun, 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 the health and wellness section. The health and wellness section. And guess what? Today is for me. This is my cheat day. Yeah, that's right, you guys. Yep, I made it. Oh, yeah. I ain't doing it today. Not even doing health and wellness today. Sorry, you guys, but I said to myself, you know what? Some days you can even cheat. You don't got to do health and wellness every day. Now, y'all know I'm lying about that. You know I'm not going to do that to you. We're going to do health and wellness, but this is how I'm going to cheat on my cheat day. I just didn't make a lot of notes. You know I gotta give you guys what I gotta give you. I can't cheat you guys like that. You guys are here for health and wellness, right? And you love that segment. I love it too. I get so much out of it. Let's do what we gotta do, you guys. Let's go. How about this? Anybody got bad eyes? I didn't say sad eyes. Turn the other way. I got you. I got you, Winter. I know I got you. But I told you the only thing that I'm gonna do is all I'm gonna do is hold back on the notes. I'm not gonna do too many notes. I said to myself, you know what? You go hard with the notes, so I'm not gonna have too many notes. I'm gonna let them do it today. You know why? Because we selected some really good things. Because I am concerned about my eyes, and it's part of health and wellness. And especially if you have family members that have possibly been diagnosed with diabetes and probably low iron, low blood sugar, and things like that. You might see floaters and things of that situation. Yes, you guys, we're going to get into something that's very important right now. This is the 5 best foods for eye health and vision. I also have this special tea that I get that I showed with you guys, I shared with you guys before that I get as well. It's a really good herbal tea and it's really good for you. Are you guys ready? Because we got to get into this. The 5 best foods for eye health. I already told you guys, it's not just about mental health and wellness. It's about the body. It's about much more than just one part of the body. It's mental health. It's every part of the body. Your teeth, we might be doing something on flossing, might be doing something on hearing. It's every part of the body, health and wellness. And if you have an idea that you want to share with us for health and wellness, all you got to do is send it to that same email address, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. I said bridge, like the Brooklyn Bridge, this, THISLLC@gmail.com. And thank you so much for the love. Don't think I don't see those hearts. I need that. I need the hearts because I give it right back to you. Thank you so much again, you guys. And after this, I hope and pray that you want to get in on it and subscribe to the Doctor's Eye Health. Again, the channel, Dr. Eye Health. We're about to teach you guys 5, that's right, 5 of the best foods for eye health and vision. Do any of you guys have any ideas? Somebody put carrots up there. I see you, Luigi. I see you. I see you got carrots up there. Anybody else know anything else? What do you know that's better than carrots? Anybody know anything better than carrots? And don't go try to Google right now because I'm watching you, Joe. I'm watching you, Lee. Hey, Joe, just wanted to say that all we do around here, sometimes we bring people in just for comical relief sometimes. Not only that, I appreciate the fact that you're here. That's why I want to include your name sometimes, especially when you say smart things like marigold. Then we got some other person over here. Who's that? Laborinsky that says salmon. Yes, I love it. Yes, I love it. Come on, you guys. Creatine, but in the form of what, Turbo? Come on, let's go for it. Pomegranate, ginger. Yes, glaucoma. That's something that happens because of bad eyes. We're talking about what can prevent it. There you go. Somebody's been doing their homework, and even though they're smelly, they're good for you. Audrey Durham gets a thumbs up for the sardines. That's right, and they're great for your eyes. Somebody here is actually on a sardine diet for the last couple of days. I remember. Lisa Roy, glad everything is okay as well. Eggs, water, and somebody said, I got 5 on it. I got you. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when you got the cataracts, you want to do a little bit of, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But here we go, you guys. Are you ready? We said the 5 best foods. We ain't talking about putting it in the air and over here. We're talking about this food, y'all. Let's keep on going. Y'all ready? Did you know that vitamin A is good for eyes? And when you take it, it helps you see clearer. Look, check this out, you guys. Like when you're driving at night. Do you ever get blurry eyes when you're driving at night? That's one of the worst times for me to drive is when it's at nighttime. So if I could find anything to help you guys be able to drive better, be able to see better, and I've got this stigmatism right here, while my eye be doing the boom, 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 boom. Yeah, my eye be doing the Biggie Small sometimes. They'll think I don't know. Be like, yo, Boogotti, I'll be back, 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 back. While this one is right here looking at y'all. I know what's up. I got astigmatism. But guess what? I know things that make it that help it. And I want to share these things with you guys. And when I find information that's good, I want to share it. So that's what we're doing. 5 best foods that are good for eye health and vision. I had no idea that sweet potatoes were better than carrots. I learned something today. Hopefully you do too. Let's go. Let's get into it, you guys. Oh, don't even try it. Let's get that audio up. You guys double tap that screen if you appreciate our health and wellness section that we show you every single day. Let's get into it, you guys. 5 good food, best foods for eye health.
So the retina in the back of the eye is one of the most highly metabolic tissues in your entire body, meaning it thrives on having good nutrition.
So we're going to cheat and we're going to learn so that we can have good nutrition and good eyesight. Learn this stuff, you guys. It's good.
And many foods and nutrients have been found to not only delay, but also prevent eye diseases and help improve your eyesight and visual function. So in this video, we're going to share my 5 best foods for eye health and vision that you can start eating today. Let's take a look. Hey, what's up? Dr. Allen here from the Dr. Eye Health Show, helping you to see your best today and also tomorrow. And number 1 on our list for
a real ophthalmologist, a real eye doctor, by the way. Good work.
best foods for your eyes is, funny enough, not carrots, believe it or not. In fact, sweet potatoes. And the reason for this is because sweet potatoes have almost double the amount of vitamin A that a carrot will in a single serving. Perhaps the best well-known nutrient for the eye is that of vitamin A, which is an essential nutrient that's needed for the ability to detect light within the retina and sends chemical signal to your brain to form images to let you see. This happens to be most helpful in low light situations, such as maybe driving at nighttime. Vitamin A also plays a role for prevention of dry eyes. In fact, eye doctors like myself are trained to always look at the surface of the eye for the growth of something called a bitot spot, which is something that we see in people who are severely vitamin A deficient.
This sometimes comes from a deficiency of vitamin A. When you see those red blood clots, you're wondering what's going on with people's eyes. Vitamin A deficiency sometimes.
Yes, carrots can help you with vitamin A, but sweet potatoes, again, have a little bit more. And personally, are just a little bit more of my favorite. Let me know in the comments if you prefer carrots or sweet potatoes. Number 2 is that of eating green leafy vegetables such as kale and
you guys, we already started our gardens. I don't want to hear no excuses. And we talked about things like leafy greens and beans, luteins and stuff like that as well. You might as well keep them growing because you're actually going to be able to work on your own health and nutrition and keep yourself out of the hospital and out of the doctor's office with these things that you're growing in your own garden. And it's really easy to grow kale. We showed you that before.
Spinach, and that's because green leafy vegetables have been found to have high concentrations of lutein and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin are carotenoid pigments that are found in super high concentrations in the macula in the back of the eye, which is essentially the bullseye of the center part of your vision that gives you good, sharp reading ability and your ability to see colors. Lutein.
Now, the reason I like this guy right here is because not only is he telling us what vitamins is right, but he's also giving us details on what things it helps directly, like with the lutein and when it's got the dietary nutrition values for it.
Pigments that are found in super high concentrations in the macula in the back of the eye, which is essentially the bullseye of the center part of your vision that gives you good, sharp reading ability and your ability to see colors. Lutein has been found to play a significant role in reducing chronic eye diseases such as cataracts and macular degeneration, and basically acts like a natural blue light blocker for your eye. There's even studies showing support that lutein.
Scooter says that wait, hold on. Scooter says lutein is also a synthesizer for protein. Sky Go says I put kale in my kids' smoothies and we call them ice cream. I like that. That's dope.
Can help with diabetic retinopathy. And hey, if you're like
diabetic retinopathy is very important because that's like when you getting like your retina problems and it's coming from diabetes. Let's keep on going.
Macular degeneration and basically acts like a natural blue light blocker for your eye.
Okay, Miss Keisha.
That lutein can help with diabetic retinopathy. And hey, if you're like me and you don't like eating salads, that's okay. Throw this into a blender, make a green smoothie out of it. It's delicious. Plus, there's like 1.5 million different recipes for green smoothies and spinach. When it's blended up, you really can't taste it. So if you haven't tried them, I suggest it. Number 3 on best foods for the eyes is fruits that are rich in vitamin C.
Citrus, lemons, vitamins like lemons, oranges, and yes, don't think that you're not going to get that good amount of citrus from ginger. Come on, let's go.
such as citrus fruits such as oranges, tangerines, and even lemons. Vitamin C is a critical antioxidant in our body and is found in really high concentrations within the aqueous fluid inside of the eye. This basically works to help prevent free radical damage from all of the unhealthy parts of our lifestyle, whether it be food, daily habits, or just environmental exposures. And so vitamin C is constantly helping to prevent things like cataracts and macular degeneration inside of your eye. So yes, get your vitamin C. Okay, babe.
Okay, also, what other things do you guys know that foods that are rich in omegas? What other foods are good and rich in omegas? You guys already know it. You guys already know it. You've been saying it for a long time. That's right. We're talking about fatty acids. We're talking about tuna. Yes, you already said salmon. You already said when it comes down to sardines. Don't even sleep on mackerel because mackerel actually has more than salmon. Salmon has just been advertised more. Don't even forget about walnuts, many natural sources of omega 3s.
Maybe
Tuna, yes. Avocado, avocado,
in omega-3
avocado.
fatty acids. Some examples include having salmon, tuna, other cold water fish, or perhaps a nut or vegetable source such as walnuts. Omega-3 fatty acids play an important role in the development of our brain at an early stage, and even for the development of the retina in the back of the eye. And studies have even shown that diets rich in omega-3s have helped with patients who have macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, and even dry eye disease. Some people may choose to go the route of omega-3 supplements. However, some studies have found that people eating a diet.
Hold on a minute. If you go for marigolds, keep Mexican marigolds. It helped my lady stop VI floaters with the Mexican marigold, reversing muscular degeneration. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate that. Let's keep on going forward, you guys. I want to talk about the supplements and how to use them as well.
Helped with patients who have macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy, and even dry eye disease. Some people may choose to go the route of omega-3 supplements. However, some studies have found that people eating a diet source of omega-3 have had better results for different eye health conditions versus doing supplements alone.
So people have natural responses that are getting better results than versus just doing supplements alone. So you can do supplements, but don't forget about getting the natural vitamins as well from your salmons and all of these places like let me take some of you guys' information that I know is correct. We got the salmon, we've got beans, legumes, avocados, almonds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds as well. Also, zinc helps when it comes down to creating with melanin, and that's used for the back of the eye. Melanin.
But I do recognize that there's a lot of research on this area of omega-3 supplements specific, not just in eye disease, but in heart disease, bone health, brain health, a lot of different parts of science. And it's something that I've been studying on my own accord and hope to have further videos specifically around omega-3 supplements and for the eye. And so if that interests you at all, definitely I encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That way you'll be notified when that video comes out. Otherwise, as always, if you're considering taking any supplement, I always encourage you to talk to your local eye doctor or healthcare professional in your area just to make sure it's an okay choice for you. Now, finally, number 5 on our list is that.
And if you have not subscribed to Our Bottom Line, what are you waiting for? We're working on getting up to 73,000 subscribers, and damn it, we think we deserve it because we're really good at what we do. We do this every single day. Also, give me all the money in your pockets. No, I don't want all the money in your pockets, but you know what I would take? I would take if you pick up the phone, double tap that screen and get those likes up so more people know that we're over here. Also, now it's time for me to show up and show out real quick. What are we about to do? Let's do this right here. Let's buy some memberships for some people. Let's go down here and go down to do. Let's get 5 memberships going right now and send those memberships out to people right there. And buy them and send them out to people right there so that we make sure that they can get them. And hopefully you guys, that's right. I hope you guys have got those gifts. Whoever deserves them, that's on Boogotti right there. So we got 2-stroke. They got him, Johnny. Somebody else new, G's. Keep up the memberships so that you guys can actually be here for a while. And I hope that you appreciate the content. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That of foods rich in vitamin E and zinc. I know beans and legumes are an easy way to get a lot of zinc into your diet. Zinc plays an important role in helping convert vitamin A into melanin in the back of the eye, which is very protective against oxidative damage and damage from sunlight and other sources. And has also been found in the prevention of cataracts, macular degeneration, and helping with low light situation and night vision problems. Vitamin E has also been found to be super beneficial for the health of the eye and can be easily found in things like avocados, almonds, and sunflower seeds. Hopefully you found this list helpful and educational. If so, smash that like button for me and let me know in the comment section some of your favorite foods and if they made this list.
And that's why I gave you guys the membership, because if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys, and hopefully you keep up with your memberships. And you know what, you guys, you're welcome. You're welcome.
More tips on keeping the eyes healthy, go ahead and watch this video I made for you right over here. Otherwise, if you want to check out another cool video from Dr. Eye Health, go ahead and click or tap the screen down over here.
First, we got to subscribe to you first. That means we got to go look and remember this was the 5 best foods for eye health and vision. And this channel is a real what? Dr. Eye Health. Dr. Eye Health. What do we do? The same thing Boogotti wants you to do up under him. You see that subscribe button? Hit that subscribe button just like this. You hit it, boop, and then you go over, hit it again, and you go to, when the bell pops up, you go to all, boop, and that lets you know when all videos, any live or anything that comes up are over here or over there. You'll be able to go right and get it and have no problem. Also, you should be a member of the Our Bottom Line Discord. We put all of our videos in the health, from the health and wellness section in the Discord, even if we get there a little bit late. Thank you so much, Luigi. Appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, 55 Coffee House. Thank you so much for social media, these kinds of videos. They're so informative compared to just a quick appointment. You know what else I got for you? Because that wasn't long enough. You know how we get down over here. First, we subscribe to this channel, the 5 best foods for eye health and vision. And then we got the Dr. Eye Health. We've joined, we've hit all, but that was only a 5-minute video. I can't jip my friends and my family. We got to go over and see what's going on with another doctor that we know. We got this doctor we've been rocking with for a very long time. Oh, you thought it was over? It ain't over. Thought y'all ain't like the beat. Groove me. Ow. Oh, baby. Because now I want to talk to you guys with those gardens. I want to talk to you guys that's out there growing. Any people out there with with cloves? Does anybody have cloves? We talked about them yesterday. Do you have any idea the power of cloves? Do you have any idea that dentists actually rub clove water on your gums and they use it as a numbing? And it's almost better than actually using like a direct or what they call local anesthesia. And it actually lasts longer. That's right, you guys. You can heal yourself at home by drinking clove water in many ways. Clove water. That's what I said. Clove water. And this is the one I'm going to cheat on. I said, you know what? I don't need to do a whole bunch of notes. I'm going to let the doctor do this one. But the information here, please, you guys, please pay attention to this and see what I'm saying. When to know I'm not lying. Clove oil is amazing. How many of other ones that you guys know about clove water or about cloves or about if you have a cavity, you can actually put the clove inside of it to calm down the pain of the cavity or the swelling. You have no idea what you can do to use with cloves. Check this out, you guys. Let's go. And guess what? It helps you go to sleep at night. And we're going to get over to somebody that we know very well, Dr. Eric Berg. And this is the benefits of drinking clove water at night, and probably 13 other things that he's about to teach us about cloves. If you're interested, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. We're about to get some important information right here. If you grow them, if you know where to get them at, I recommend go get yourself some cloves immediately.
Let's talk about this. Cloves at one time were worth more than gold. This is what they look like. You can see in this little jar right here. They're these little tiny structures. A lot of people might have had these in like ham
and they're sold as a spice, and you have them already. You just need to know how to use them and what they're good for. They're so valuable, they were exchanging them with gold. Amazing. They've been used in China for over 2,000 years for certain medicines. They were also used in the Black Plague. When you might have seen pictures of those people with those long masks, and they'd be basically burning certain herbs and would breathe in the vapors. Well, one of the spices they used was clove because of its antiviral and antibacterial properties. Also, in early dentistry,
Thank you, Joe.
medications that numbed the tooth problem, they use clove oil. I mean, in fact, even with minor surgeries, they use clove oil because of its analgesic effect. Very similar to the synthetic lidocaine that certain dentists use. So it's a topical, and you can put it externally on your skin. You can also put it on your gums.
Imagine using it externally instead of some chemical or something like lidocaine or something like that. And it's better, longer lasting than lidocaine. All you got to do is put a clove inside of some olive oil and use it just like that.
Put it directly on the tooth. If there's a cavity and the nerve is exposed, it will help numb that nerve. Now, the cool thing about this is there's virtually no side effects. It has antibacterial, antifungal, anti-candida, antiviral properties. In addition to numbing the tooth or numbing pain, it can also go after the microbes that are growing there, whether it's a fungal, candida, bacteria, or even virus. And
You can literally use it for fungus. Like you got toenail fungus or feet fungus, athlete's foot. You can use clove oil for that. Put some cloves inside of olive oil or inside of an oil, and you can actually rub that on your feet. Coconut oil as well. What's good, Dot Focus? How you doing?
where I found this information was in certain patents on using the oil of clove for various things, helping increase the bile flow as well as increasing digestive enzymes. They patented mouthwash, toothpaste, as well as a gingivitis treatment. So it works on everything oral. And then they started looking at medications and what medications that they can, compared to in a similar effectiveness or even work better. So in this first study, they compared clove oil to something called benzocaine, which is
Dot Focus says clove, garlic, and ginger should always be in everyone's house, always.
the pain reliever that dentists use to numb the teeth.
Watch
And
this.
this was in the Journal of Dentistry. They found that this oil from clove worked faster, it was longer lasting, and more effective for toothaches as well as tooth infections because it also had this antimicrobial effect as well. In another study, they compared eugenol to hydrocortisone, and they found the effectiveness was equal or greater in reducing swelling and redness of the skin. And this study was in one of the inflammatory research journals. The next study I looked at was on fungal infections like toenail fungus.
It basically works for toenail fungus, you guys, and it's natural, so you don't got to worry about the byproducts or the by issues that come along with using medications. That's what I like about it. And look how many uses he's already covered since we've been talking.
Athlete's foot, and they compared tea tree oil to clove oil, and clove oil killed candida and fungus faster. Then there was a comparison between clove oil and lidocaine, and in that study, clove oil had longer lasting effects for numbing. That was in the Journal of Pain Research. So now let's get into how you can use this because you already have this in your pantry. You just need to know how to use it and what conditions you can use this on. And I'm going to give you a couple different recipes that you can make this in a salve and liquid that you can drink before bed. But let's first talk about the conditions that it's good for. Now, of course, I already mentioned it's great for anything with teeth pain or biofilms like plaquing, things like that. And of course, you can even just take one of these cloves and then just suck on it, or you can just take the oil from it and with a little cotton swab and dab it on the tooth.
Or use it as a mouthwash too to calm down the pain.
And the gum around the tooth. But if you have a cavity, you want to actually put it right into the cavity directly. Another application is for muscle pain, okay, as well as joint pain. You can basically just take a couple drops, put it in a little olive oil or coconut oil, and rub it into the muscle or joint. You can also mix a couple drops in Epsom salts and water, all dissolved nicely, and rub that into the muscle as well. Because the Epsom salts is the magnesium that can also help the muscles. Some people use it as a lip balm, and you can put this on like a cold sore, which is herpes simplex. You'd have to mix a couple drops with either beeswax
or coconut oil.
Because why? Because it fights fungus. Anything, it's antibiotic. That's what it is. So you can use it.
This on like a cold sore, which is herpes simplex. You'd have to mix a couple drops with either beeswax or coconut oil and just rub it into the lip. Remember, it's antiviral as well, and herpes simplex is a virus. With the mosquito repellent, you would put a couple drops in a little spray bottle.
A mosquito repellent. And that's right. Our bottom line cares about your health. Have an idea for the show? Send us an email, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. That's coming in from Liberty and Justice.
And you would spray that on your body. I actually use this on my cattle in the summer with all of these flies, not mosquitoes, and it works like a charm. But it's non-toxic. All right, now the following thing.
He sprays it on his cattle, put cloves inside of a squirt bottle with water and sprays it on his cattle. You guys, pay attention here. Cloves ain't no joke, huh?
I'm going to talk about are using clove water, which I'll explain how to prepare that. And I would drink this before bed. It seems to work really good because they help relax you and they can help you drift off into a wonderful sleep as well. So might as well take it before you go to bed. It's not a necessity, but it can definitely help. So the first thing it does is it helps to detoxify the liver. So it's going to stimulate some of the enzymes to help break things down in the liver. It's going to help you with digestion. So if you have bloating, indigestion, gas, consume some of this clove water. Maybe you do this after a meal when you're bloating, and it can help reduce the bloating. Another very potent effect of this clove water is to use it for respiratory problems like bronchitis, mucus in the lungs, a cold, a cough, asthma. You can consider it as like a natural antibiotic, but without the side effects. Some people also use it for cognitive improvements, to improve the memory, concentration, the focus. But this
How many good points have you already talked about when it comes down to using these cloves? And you guys probably didn't even know that. You got cloves right now probably in your kitchen, using them for something like a spice or maybe to put on food or something like that. But the ones that do know, I'm glad that you guys do know. Here we go, Miss Swanza. Thank you for the super chat. Mix cloves and rosemary in olive oil and let it sit for about a week. It will help promote hair growth. If you're losing your hair, Miss Swanza, do we got to get a patent going on over here to make some extra dough? Wait a minute. Ad Rain says it works for everything. Can I just smoke some clove cigarettes? Says Jacob. Yeah, Lee Davis a few weeks ago. Okay, Miss Swanza, thank you for that tip.
This clove water also works with heart stuff, so it can actually support a healthy heart as well, especially when you get into blood circulation, anything related to circulation. Clove water is awesome. It also has immune properties, so it can help support a healthy immune system because it's antimicrobial. Some people even use it as a mouthwash to help freshen their breath. And I've already talked about the great benefits for biofilms and breaking down plaque. And then, of course, the last one, which I kind of already mentioned, was using this as a sleep aid because it's a natural sedative without the negative effects.
Okay,
It
Joe.
does not have side effects like sleeping medication does. And there's also some tryptophan in there that will actually increase serotonin and help you increase melatonin. So how do you make clove water? What you do is you take about 4 or 5 of these little cloves, okay? Put them in a cup of water and bring it to a boil and then take it off boiling so it's simmering for 5 minutes. Now, make sure that you cover it while it's simmering.
Here we go.
You don't want to have all these vapors escape. A lot of the remedy is in the vapors that are coming off this thing that are supposed to go back into the water. After 5 minutes, let it cool for 1 hour. What I like to do is put it back in the fridge. And then what you want to do is
Bubba says they use clove water for all of their recipes.
consume it 30 minutes before you go to bed. Now, if you're using for children, it might be a little bitter. So you might want to add a little bit of honey to it, maybe a half a teaspoon, dissolve raw honey into it, and then have them drink it. It's actually pretty delicious with honey, or I think it's good without it. If you want to make this into cream, just put a couple drops into some coconut oil or olive oil and use that. And also, if you have like some type of wound that you want to increase the healing, I would use aloe, put a couple drops of aloe and put that over the wound so you can speed up healing, and it can also act as an antiseptic. Now, if you haven't seen my other video on clove, I think you'll really enjoy it. I put it up right here. Check it out.
That's why I love having my own area to grow, an area to make stuff. I can't wait till I get myself a house too, because these are the things that I'm going to be growing. Imagine making your own what was that, cloves. And then we're talking about what's the other stuff that we talked about making yesterday? Rosemary, lilac, all of that stuff can grow wild, you guys. How about all of the wild things that we saw grow wild 2 days ago when it came down to the dandelions and the benefits and how we can eat every part of a dandelion, and we had no idea, from the root to the stems to the plant. It's crazy, you guys. What did we just watch? That was the benefits of drinking clove water at night. But you know what, it had much more benefits than just that one benefit that he talked about right there, you guys. You know that, right? One more thing. I put a picture of the cloves I use in the Discord. Dot Focus, thank you so much. You always showing up. Dot Focus, I need help with the Discord, bro. Your Discord look like Jordan compared to ours looking like the CBA. We need some help when it come down to jazzing it up. I'd appreciate that as well. The benefits of drinking clove water at night. Again, the benefits of drinking clove water at night. Dr. Eric Berg. You already know that we already subscribed, so I can't even click anything else because the doctor, he gets it in. Don't forget, we will be using this in the Discord. I will be going right after Dot. I'm dropping the first video in that we watched earlier, and then I will be dropping this video in as well. So we've got 2 health and wellness videos today. So even though I called it, what did I call it? A cheat day. We didn't really cheat. We got a lot of good information. If you want to call getting good information and saving ourselves a lot of money, we can call that cheating. Not only that, but putting some more fat on our brain, the way that Pimp C said. Put some fat on your brain. Again, the benefits of drinking clove water at night. And this is Dr. Eric, EricBerg, DC, because he's an official doctor. That's right, you guys. Our Bottom Line, #1 show on YouTube, health and wellness, news, politics, trending topics, current events, and much, much more. And guess what? It ain't over. Thought y'all ain't like the beat. It's not over. Let's keep on going, you guys, because this pity got bitten by a venomous snake. And you would think that she lose her sweetness, but no, she didn't. She even got even sweeter. And now that she doesn't have to worry anymore because she has a loving family. Yeah, you guys, you got to look at stuff like this for what it is. And you know what I've noticed about pit bulls and certain dogs? They just have this overwhelming amount of love and joy in them, even when they're hurt. You notice how that tail still swings when they see you? When they just want to make you happy. They're just so happy to see you. That's that unconditional love right there. That's why when I saw this video, I didn't see it for what happened in the beginning. I saw it for what I knew was going to happen if she found love. Because I always know all you got to do is love something and take care of it, and it's going to be able to be all right. So I was praying for this baby right here. This is a pit bull that got bitten by a venomous snake.
Get very bad bite to her face. Everyone around her was panicking. We received a WhatsApp saying there's a snake, huge snake, and it's bitten a dog. She was so scared. She was hiding. She was dribbling. Lexi had not met the snake before. The other dogs had not seen snakes before.
So they never saw a snake before, didn't know what it was. And normally when they do that, they go to sniff at it. And yes, the snake bit her.
Which is why they wanted to sniff it.
All right. Was het op je gezicht gebeten?
Dit ligt zo, ja.
Oké.
The only medicine that's going to help is antivenom.
You see that tail, even though she's hurt, even though she's down, as soon as that cage opened, when she sees you, that's why I just can't, there's no other love like the unconditional love of these dogs, man.
This is immediately injected. The vet initially kind of gave it a 50-50 because she still had to fight to come through. He was like struggling to survive. She's still wagging her tail.
Struggling to survive and still wagging her tail. You see that right there?
We also had to raise the funds to cover the treatment. We were just kind of like, let's do it. We'll ask for support from, the internet. Her entire vet bill was covered with him.
Yeah. So you guys showed up again the way you always do. Always show up for these dogs because you really love them. Guess what? They went to the internet and asked people to pay, and the people showed up and paid for her surgery and for what she needed so that the doctor could cover all of her medical bills.
We were just kind of like, let's do it. We'll ask for support from, the internet. Her entire vet bill was covered within 2 days. Everybody was rooting for her. Her family asked for help and received exactly what they needed. And by the time she was going home, it was the full body wag from head to toe. Jumped into the owner's arms, zoomies around the yard. She's not living in the past, she's not living in fear at all. But even the scar is gone on her face pretty much. It said even the scar is going off her face pretty much. Not living in fear, not feeling and living in hate anymore. She's a real testament to like what happens when a community of people decide to come together and help. A definite definition of what happens when people come together, just like when it came down to Nova. I think it's such a good reminder in these trying times of ours that really people are kind. We hope you guys keep following Sarah Specialist work and help us keep rescuing dogs like Lex. You see how she's smiling and laughing there, you guys? You see the difference? I love stuff like that. Yeah, baby, because they love us too. Imagine if you was coming home to this every single day, though. Imagine coming home to this every day. If this was one of you guys, could you come home to anything sweeter than this? This is a little puppy right here. And I don't know if you ever have a bad day, but look, this little girl is so excited for her dad to come home. Imagine if you're having a terrible day at work and you come and you get out your car and you get greeted like this. Yeah, y'all, I told you, you know how we do around here. We love the animals, we love the dogs. And if you love the show and you're trying to get up to over that 300 before we get up out of here, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up. Let's see what our numbers are. And maybe, just maybe, you guys might get lucky and get those 6 keychains. I'm still trying to give you a chance. We still got a shot. 6 keychains. That's right, 6 keychains will be going out from Our Bottom Line, and also 6 of Our Bottom Line decals. That's right. So all we're trying to do today, we made it a low number. If you guys can get it on up to 300, that's right, 300 likes, you guys got them coming out. And all you guys got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. But if we have not gotten there, don't even waste your time. We'll try it again tomorrow. Monday morning, we can start it all over again. I'll even keep the same number at 300. But you know what? If we can't, don't even worry about it, because I'm just happy that you guys appreciate the videos and you guys actually love what we're actually doing right now. GJJ, I tried to hold you down, but you got to go. You've been doing it for too long. You got to go. See you later. I tried to hold you down, but bam! You gotta go, because there's not no damn AI. That was real. And like I said, if you guys appreciate the content, we still got a chance to go ahead and get you guys to the 300. Go ahead and hit that like button. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna do it on the way out? I will do it at any time. Real quick with it, not a game. 0 to 100, baby, real quick. I didn't like the other messages that they were saying, but I was letting them ride. Another person I was letting ride too, but you never know until later, until you can find out if they're a troll or not. So guess what, you guys, let's stay on topic and let's stay on point. I want to ask you guys a question. You got a party going on? You got a business that you're trying to promote? Are you trying to get your promotion out there? You're trying to get your business out there? If you're trying to get anything out, trying to get promoted, guess what we do over here? We help you get your promos out. All you got to do is send over your promo to us at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and we'll put it up in the post notification area. Only thing is, it has to be in a 1080 by 1080 size frame in order to fit. The same way we did the Show Your Talent search. That's what's coming up. It's coming up this month. That's right. We know we're at the end of the month, but we're talking about July, you guys. In July, we finally got locations. So we're going to be moving around right after the holiday. And what are we going to be doing? That's right, the Show Your Talent search, where we're going to be picking 5 people, 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. And if you win in one of those boroughs, boom, you get $250. And after we put all 5 winners together from all 5 boroughs, plus 1 person here, you got a chance to go for $1,000. That's right, sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. That's right, Big Drip Hard Punch. If you guys want to be a part of the Show Your Talent search, all you got to do is go over to the website, www.drinkbridgethisllc.com,
drinkbigdrip.com. Again, www.drinkbigdrip.com. Put your email address in the notification area and we will keep you updated on where we're going to be, what locations. Just like Miss Swanza always says, if you want to get lit, you got to drink Big Drip. That's www.drink, two G's, two P's, bigdrip.com. Put your email address in the post notification area. And yes, we'll keep you guys posted on where we're going to be at. Thank you so much, Miss Swanza, for letting them know. If they want to get lit, got to drink Big Drip. Also, $2 for the super chat. And I appreciate that. Show you so much love to the show. And we appreciate you. So you know what we're going to do right now, right? Before we get out of here, you know what we got to do. We got to get those prayers in the air, you guys. We got to get those prayers in the air so that we get a good day. I want to make sure that we're able to see each other tomorrow at 6 o'clock at the same time. I want to make sure we're safe, and I want to make sure that we pray it up and pray for our family. I want to pray for health. I want to pray for happiness. I want to pray for good spirits. I want to pray for a great rest of the day, Sunday, that you're probably going to go to church if you're not already gone, if you're not already on your way. If you're praying up, please say a prayer for me. I really appreciate you guys. I'm not going to be able to hear it, but guess what? I'll need it inside my book of prayers for me, for my love, for my health. So yes, if you guys pray for me as well, I appreciate that. So let's double tap that screen, get those likes up, and let's get those prayers in the air for love, for health, for happiness. Also want to pray for you guys' security. Pray for your family as well, and let's pray for the main thing that we always pray for here, which is love. That's right, you guys. Let's go. Want to pray for liberty and justice. Got to pray for Ad Brains. Can't forget about Scooter. Want to pray for liberty and justice. Can't forget about Turbo Munch, who's been stepping up. Angels among us. Kendra Walker. Thank you so much, Kendra. Love you and glad that you're here. Liberty and justice. Can't forget about VG, Miss Swanza, AJ. That's right, you guys. Level Planet. Level Planet. Okay, who else we got up in here? Miss Swanza. Sweet RV Adventures. Teddy Marcel, my brother. There you go. I see you in here. Ad Rains, Kendra Walker. That one song, knocking them out the park, doing your thing. Tony Wright. Who else we got up in the building? 55 Coffee House. Lisa Roy. That's right, you guys. Who else we got? Jess Shay Shay. Liberty, Winter. There you go. Jordan Dowdy. My brother Jordy. Love you too. You know how we do up in here, Miss Swanza. Ramona. There we go. Ramona Miles. Thank you so much. Bless you. Can't forget about Joe. Joe, thank you for stepping up. Really good work with you today. Please, I can't. I'm gonna keep on giving you gifts, so hopefully you get a glove. AD. Okay. Also see Sweet RV. Albert. There you go, Albert. Level Planet. Who we got? Mary Tanner. I see some more people. Come on, let me get the rest of these prayers in here. Sure. I see Sure SP. Okay, I see you in here, Sure. Teddy Marcel, my brother. Scooter. Can't forget Beyond Ether. Who else we got to remember? Liberty and Justice. Mega Dub. Mary Tanner. Can't forget about my brother Casey Ramos. Sam Champion. Mark Dorfman. Jeffrey Spilka. Justin. Jordan. All of you guys that always show up. Luigi. Can't forget about Terry. Come on now. Where Colessive at? Angels Among Us and Winter Rising. Like I'm going to forget you guys. Stop playing with me now. Come on, you guys. That's how we do it over here because we family and you know we got to do it. There you guys go. Amen. And y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Because I got to stack this deck and get on over to more trending topics, current events, and much, much more for tomorrow's episode on Monday. My favorite day because they got to pick up that phone. This Monday, I got to pick up the phone. So I got work to do, contracts and stuff like that to put together. But guess what? All for a good thing. You guys, y'all know how we do it. 6 o'clock, our bottom line, right here. Same bat channel, same bat station. 6 o'clock. I'll see you guys on Monday. That's right, one of my favorite days because they gotta pick up the phone. Ow, when you want to get some business done, you better call them on Monday. Keep on calling. It's your boy Boogotti NYC. And like I always tell you guys, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, this Purple Sunday, I appreciate you. I'm going to go check the numbers and I hope you guys came close to the 300. But if not, I'll try you guys tomorrow and we'll try to see if you're going to be able to get those 6 keychains and 6 decals. But it only gave you, if you were going to get up to 300 today. So tomorrow, I'm a man of my word. We'll keep the same thing going. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. And you know what? I want you to be safe. Eat good. Get out there and get some sun and pray up. Y'all could have went anywhere. Fact of the matter that you came in to chill with me, I appreciate you. Get 'em!